back on the mobile live stream finally. Some good quality now. Yeah, Frig. It was crazy. I didn't know it would actually. But luckily they got it back. Luckily, right?
Yeah.
No. I was just saying that the face reveal thing is all depending if you want the perk of the police top harassing, don't you?
Yeah, if there's no need for it, yeah, it's like unnecessary.
You mind if I show your face for a second?
Yeah. What?
Say? You mind if I show your face for a second, just to say?
Well, they got it now on my logo.
Just like go like hi or something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, your D'Angelo picture, so police don't screw with this guy. Bathurst police, freaking corrupt bunch.
Yeah. But that's probably not their main purpose why they do that. They probably just other reasons why.
Yeah, it's when all the RCMP in Hamilton. Oh yeah, he could get charged. You get that channel removed. Then it's still up though. It's still up. So what's happened to it? Huh? You obviously what they're saying.
Yeah. Hey, did you know how people used to have those scanners to hear everything going on?
Hey, because I literally moved the couch, that thing up there.
What?
It'll start dropping. Yeah, this is cool, man. We can find one iPhone. Yeah.
Tell me when. Why can't I get it like this?
Just go make sure it's not in my balls too low.
What's that?
Touching.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That way there I'm sitting across like that. Right. Squeeze this. Oh yeah, that's more comfortable. That's more
So cool, and we can make a custom 1080p video too, one too, and do all that. Pretty cool, so we got it all set back up now. I want to
test this out, see if it still works when I link to the watch.
God, I set up, the worst part is I set up Sebastian with a free phone and everything to get him set up on social media, and of course he didn't have one.
Well, he has no interest in that. He just wants your speed and stuff.
Yeah. Like, God, I would have set you up.
Yeah.
God, you're way better commentator. Like, I was like, when he came the first night there, like, it was like, wow, man. Like, the worst part is I paid Sebastian $20. He didn't freaking do any commentary whatsoever. Like, what now? Luna, you real or what?
I think once this dries up, it'll
Luna Lovegood, you real or what? Yeah, we're real here. I just finally got back into the friggin' account after waiting 48 hours. So finally back live streaming again.
See something poking there. That may work there.
So happy with that. So how you guys doing, Ring? So far today, anyway. Oh, maybe I just gotta have this. Move that off so it's less.
Once it dries up, it'll
Doesn't use as much of a signal anymore. Yeah, be careful, copyright tunes. Hey? You mean copyright tunes.
Copyright tunes?
Yeah.
That's that. Once that dries up completely, it should work again.
Anything on friggin' even It's crazy. But Twitch is like, it's so bad with Twitch you can actually go to jail for it. Luckily YouTube's got some kind of protection for that. That's crazy. Imagine going to jail for playing Toon.
Probably, yeah. Probably would.
But YouTube's got a system to protect against that. Twitch doesn't. Not at all.
It's probably like a law, like a copyright or something like that serious or something.
Yeah. It's so cool. Fine, you know. After waiting all that time. My battery's at, it's still good. Ah. So then, maybe I should go back on this so I can share it to more things. Share it to some people on TikTok and all that. Because I know some of them are on different times, you know. Yeah, still that UK podcast. It's funny. It's funny. I don't know how the UK is still only 4 hours time difference, like BC, almost.
It's 4 hours?
Yeah, 4
UK
hours.
to BC, yeah.
But except it's the other way. It's the only difference.
Behind, eh? 4 hours behind, eh?
And the cool thing is, I can do it. Do a little TikTok premiere on here.
Angela.
I don't think
Is there any on the table? I'll go look at it.
I don't know if we got enough. Yeah,
What about a pipe? Is there a pipe there? Right there, right?
Yeah, right there.
I'm gonna take the edge off.
A little premiere or whatever.
You want your notifications to look like this when you wake up.
Oh my god, I hate that I can't mute them because then there's a big chance of copyright music and
I'm not, Angelo, I'm now legitimate, ain't I? I'm now legitimate now, eh?
yeah. You can have sound on TikTok. We're gonna do.
Commentary,
Yeah.
Coordinating commentary.
Yeah, definitely really good at commentary. Remember, it'll just keep getting better the more you do it.
Anything that helps you.
Who knows how good you get to, you know?
This is beat up stuff.
Be careful with saying just do like that, you know? Yeah. Alright, hey guys, on TikTok, I'm live right now on YouTube now, as you can see, so definitely come check me out. And I'll send the link to a few of you, so anyway, peace out. These will premiere on the TikTok too, that we're live on YouTube. But it crashes so much on this. And oh, there we go. There we go. Can't stream with Moon54. Yeah, yeah, before I think yeah.
Put that in here. I'll see if Trevor can get that going. Racing.
No, good.
What? Angela got the perfect pocket for it. Inside pocket.
Yeah. Oh, Faison, my buddy in Campton. Hey, what's up, man? I joined the chat stream. Yeah, I'm back into the account anyway. Right now. My buddy from Campbellton just wrote something in the chat. Yeah, I'm finally back in. You doing good? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty happy now that I can stream on here now. I get back into it finally. I'm just basically premiering it on the TikTok thing. If you want, you can call in a couple minutes once I share it and all that. I'll call you on the tablet, okay? So if you want to guest speak in it. Yeah. Why does it autocorrect guess? Notice how over the years autocorrect they just started correct or already correct to make sure they're incorrect.
Yeah, don't fix what's not broke.
No.
Don't fix anything that's not broke.
Got that all sent.
It's gotta crack.
And the shirts and TikTok and the lemon and stuff. Okay. Me too. I'm gonna see now. Little like
Veto?
yeah,
Oh, you want to do it?
just don't say the word.
Oh. Did you stop it? Yeah? Okay.
Oh,
I got you. Yeah. Sorry about that. Let me go.
yeah, it's really damn cool. I'm very happy to be live streaming again. Just without an OBS software because it's kind of screwing up a bit. What is this thing do? It just, yeah. My buddy Faze on 420, pretty cool. I'm just checking all the settings here. Yeah, whenever I want, I can actually mute microphone too. They got all these kind of settings.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a mic right here like that.
Yeah, but the mic's so good and
Oh, yeah.
this, you know.
Yeah. Isn't there mics built right into those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even that flip phone got a mic, eh?
Yeah, and the cool thing on this, if you want to say something that could get demonetized or whatever, and you just have me and click mute.
Delete it?
No,
Fix it.
mute.
Mute.
For the,
Yeah.
for the time being.
Momentary mute.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you can't do that on Twitch live streams. I don't know why.
Only on audio? For the audio? Right?
No, no, just on YouTube because YouTube runs it better. I find.
Yeah, but that would only work with audio, mute. Yeah, mute. Yeah. You can't not actually stop what you're doing, but just mute volume.
With some people, Luna Lovegood and my buddy Rockin'.
I'm just a rock and roll rebel.
Yeah.
Do what I please. They say I worship the devil. It must be crazy.
Yeah, it's funny. All those people believe. All those musicians, they have a triangle. They're Illuminati. Yeah, you're all being played, fools. They know
Playful, yeah. That's what
because
they're
they
doing.
know because by doing that you're gonna click, and that click's gonna make you
Yeah,
the money.
that's true, man. That makes sense. They're already there. They're there. They're not going nowhere.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. New scissors are.
Is that stucco? That white stuff stucco? That white stuff looks like stucco.
Yeah.
Use that to finish off ceilings.
Yeah.
Is it still going?
Yeah. Of course, we're gonna keep it. Well, I'm gonna keep it going for quite a
Hey,
while.
D'Angelo, you know that radio? I'll put it in the wash, right? When it dries up, you think it'll work again? Once it dries up? Yeah, it might.
You get that phone out
Yeah. You got any ice cubes up there?
Ice cube?
Yeah, for the pop?
For what?
For the pop. Down here.
What?
Yeah. There's a glass right here. That's not really a need, it's a want. Ice cubes. Make the pop cold anyway. Merry Christmas. Taking care of Christmas every day.
What do you think of that alternate universe series? That thing about the flip phone, Sims on flip phone?
What do I think of it?
Because it could be
Repeat that
possible,
again?
right?
Repeat that again? I didn't catch exactly
That
what
like
that
a
was.
universe collided, and that's why the flip phone exists.
No, I don't believe that.
Because like certain things that like I've never
That's
seen
made
it in
up.
the history of. Like I kind of think.
I don't know. Depends on the person's belief, yeah. That's
And I think it could be possible, you know.
scientific, and the science, in science, maybe the person would think of that. Real science person. On the other side there, on the flip side there, biblical, I don't think so.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Tell me some like things you find like interesting in this some stuff you met in space. You showed me like the Mars there, and I wouldn't even notice that looking up.
Yeah, I think it was about 6 months ago. I was at the Comfort Inn Motel. I looked out the window and I saw that for the first time ever. I'm 50 years old. I never saw that invisible like that. Then I called my aunt and she's looking out your window. I told my aunt, she looked out the window and she said, "Yeah, that's Mars. I checked it online." And yeah, it's all right up there, flashing red. Mars orbited somehow close to the Earth. Visible didn't make you die without a telescope. They're real bright. think that once that radio dries up, it should work again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, I'll figure something out. Yeah. Help you out. Like, it'd be more worth it setting you up with a friggin' some phone.
With the what?
You at least use it, you know?
What, that phone? Yeah.
Like for friggin' doing.
I'll use it for the purpose here, yeah. But usually I don't carry a phone. I use it for that purpose.
No, not for phone. For like basically, I guess social media.
Oh, okay, yeah. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, it looks way better too. Low OBS and stuff.
Yeah.
Big time.
First time I did with this, I found it interesting because you were kind of brainstorming. I like brainstorming. That's what I do at home all the time. Brainstorm and ramble on.
Yeah, I'm gonna two. So you can do it like that and share the link.
Doesn't matter what time it is, it's how tired I am. But the rules live by it. What's that?
I still got some more. I still got more.
Yeah. That helps a lot. Yeah. I can go half the day like that.
Yeah.
3 days one time.
You kind of gotta be careful censorship on YouTube when it comes to
They're
monetization.
They got those guys you're talking about? Those,
No, that was
monitors?
Twitch, it's
They're right on the ball though, aren't they?
no, they aren't. They go on biases. I don't. Someone who just like, I don't like the male gender, so yeah, ban. Kind of. They got those kind of people on Twitch. YouTube, it's AI like it should be. It definitely should be run by AI. What? See, it's only so hard, you know. And you can put it like.
Me, I would look at perceiving something that's genuine. Perceive genuinism. Can you say that word? Genuinism? Genuine? Does that word exist? From
Genuinism?
From genuine, if something's genuine?
Genuine?
Okay, it's not a word.
Genuine is, I don't know, genuine.
I was trying to turn that into genuinism. maybe I made up a word there for the dictionary. A new word, genuinism.
God, you should have seen the TikTok line earlier. As soon as I heard him saying that about you, I was like, yeah, we're ending it off here. And as soon as that.
Somebody said something about me?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know I'm too bad to do that.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have. A stand-up person, for sure. You're stand-up. No bull.
No, right on.
Only if need be. Only if need be.
Look at some podcast ones.
I feel so good right now. I think I can talk Japanese or Chinese. I think I'm third in Japanese.
Yeah, I'll show you some of the funny H3 highlights. Really good. Good. That preacher, and they put semen in Starbucks lattes.
Copeland said that, eh?
No, it was other weird
Somebody
one.
else, oh yeah. And Copeland's the one that spit into from where he stands, right? He's spitting out there. Definitely against the virus. He's against it, but it shouldn't have done that.
Right there.
Him?
I see that.
Oh, me and you, yeah.
Right.
Blow it up. Let me see my face.
It's gonna be lighting, of course. Probably.
When you get a chance to wipe your skin.
See? Let's do the Z in the chat.
Put my face on it and see
Well, I would have to do it from there.
Oh, okay. I pretty well got to look at it. There looks pretty good. Me and you together like that. I was sitting beside you, eh? Or you got me beside
I'm
you.
just, I just don't, you want to be caught with your face or not. It is good to give, if you want your face well known out there and saw police
Not right now, I
getting
will.
harassed by police and stuff, because
They don't bother me.
I've dealt with that for so long, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, they're not gonna go too far.
They wrote down B12 vitamins as opiates. That's what they wrote in the report, and it was B12 vitamins.
Yeah, you didn't have to let them in here though. So now you know that. Don't let them in
It
here.
wasn't me.
You don't have to let a police officer unless they have a warrant. They need a, what do you call that?
Even then they'll break something like that,
They still do what they want to do, yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty well, yeah. Do as they please. A license too annoying.
Yeah. What was that joke about serve and protect? There was some joke about the phrase serve and protect.
Yeah, well, each police officer.
To discriminate and harass.
That's right, yeah. But each police officer is an individual, they're not all the same.
Peace
So
officer.
there's actually good police officers, but it's only everybody's an individual there as a police officer, so they do things their own way, each police officer. And even under the captain, you do that, but they don't really do exactly what the captain says. So.
Tell everyone about some bad experiences you had with some corrupt police, man. Like I told some
Drug busts.
like
The crooked ones will take the amount of money or the amount of drugs that are in the drug bust.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean like just like
Seize the money, but take it.
getting like picked up and all that for no reason kind of thing.
Harassing
Stuff like
for
that.
no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. As they just
Just
for
tell
any reason at all.
tell
After board.
just tell some stories about it.
Me?
I did that all the time on my channel.
Stories, yeah. Well, I don't really know much about that because I haven't been harassed or bothered by them unless I broke the law or anything like that. Me, I know more about the more difficult things about it, complex things about after the fact.
Yeah, they're freaking really bad in bathrooms. I haven't seen anything like it. It's really crazy how bad they're. Yeah, and they hit me part of this one right here. Is it that guy?
And it's, I noticed it's the younger ones trying to make a name for themselves. The rookies are what's really causing your annoying problems. For you, anyway, if you're on getting annoyed by them, public places or stuff. It seems like an honest thing to do what you're doing in the media. So trying to correct things if you.
Yeah, it's funny that the friggin' the principal and all that stuff. Even though I made a video saying that I was literally basically challenging him to take me in a lawsuit court. I said I challenged him. And he keeps picking on my friend who didn't even make the videos in Hamilton. Yeah. Enough police, this principal, Michael Graham, who called impersonating officers, which I'm pretty sure is a crime, like doing that. He didn't even use a voice changer either when he did it.
Oh.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah. Pretty bold. Is a bold, more bold, pretty bold, eh?
Yeah. Like I thought he was a principal. I can't believe if you're a principal and you're that dumb not to use a voice changer when you're doing something like that. Then I don't think his degree is real. It's gotta be fake.
Most principals have a temperament there. You know what I mean? Some kind of odd temperament where they're controlling principals. So.
They like picking on weak. You ever see them picking on weak?
Take it beyond their principles.
Yeah, it's really bad, the freaking corruption. Yeah, pretty soon. Tell me some things like have you been locked up before? How to make stingers and all that. Yeah, like Larry Lawton made a lot of videos on YouTube about that.
Yeah. Oh, they don't. Well, my real name's not on video, so yeah, I just did 5 back-to-back federal sentences. That's about total of 27 years, I think it is. But as long as you don't know my real name, that is about.
Yeah, and you put your name as Moon54.
Yeah, I definitely have information about all the little things inside federal penitentiaries all across Canada. Federal penitentiaries. And, Correctional Service of Canada. Federal government. You learn a lot of things on their side too. Psychologists, psychiatrists, prison guards, administration, federal prisons. Things that go on that are not right, real big time. With that COVID-19, there was lawsuits going on now about that inside, how they were treated out west. The federal prison out here, one of them.
Definitely recommend doing little things like this at time.
Yeah, I was wondering if, you know what I mean? On that angle.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Out of sight, out of mind.
as long as it's not in sight,
Yeah.
marijuana or anything, and you don't get demonetized.
Well, I mean,
and
in
all
a
that.
general way, out of sight, out of mind for anything like that. Cluttered stuff, something that's cluttered.
Is it? Which is ad revenue basically. No big deal because I'm not everything. But definitely, well, like that Moon thing is your name. We'll set that. We'll definitely set that up for like a channel for.
Yeah.
Do a little pipe. Yeah, we don't have any live viewers at the moment.
Maybe once I get a full moon there, they're all going to come on. Get a full moon and everybody show up. Working. That's what I'll do. I'll look at the moon phases and then I'll know when
Yeah.
the ratings go up.
Yeah. And good. Knowing how good you are a commentator. Oh God, why didn't I just set? I would give you my old phones. So you just set that up.
Yeah.
I was just thinking,
I'm
oh,
happy
maybe
your way I am right now. That's good.
I just gave you this about, and I was like, maybe you'd start a career with it, but no.
Who, me?
No, when I tried it with Sebastian, and you on the phone said you should try sorting it out or something. Yeah, no way he's gonna. That's too hard for him. You know what? Imagine watching video, getting paid $20 to watch videos for 1 hour. Such hard work, right? God, that's pretty
It's actually
bad.
enjoyable, man. You wouldn't even want it. As a friend, you wouldn't charge them.
Yeah,
You're there anyways.
I just thought maybe it would motivate him more to
Yeah.
but no.
Yeah, you even give them an added bonus in it. It's still not a response.
Yeah. I basically had to run the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah.
It could be just pure laziness in the brain.
Yeah, after that day, I could clearly see he was probably just mad that my fans didn't like his kind of content and stuff, and they ended up attacking him or something, maybe.
Yeah, well, well, I don't know if I should say that. I heard some things.
I never caused anything to attack him and stuff. He wanted me to share his Facebook and basically have his Facebook contact out there. Probably people are making fun of him because of it, and that probably got
That's what I
mad.
heard too. I heard something about that, and then they were making fun of him. Something I heard, but I'm not going to repeat it.
No, wouldn't doubt you stare at a camera for like friggin' 30, 20 minutes straight. Yeah, some people are gonna make fun of you.
Yeah.
That's the internet. Grow
Yeah.
thicker skin.
That's what I
Yeah.
didn't even hear anything from him, but just the way he looks.
No.
That's,
People online.
Yeah.
Yeah, light at the moment. Get this here. Yeah, it's crazy. Twitch DMC, I heard was so bad they banned people for clock sound effects in games. Insane.
DMC?
Yeah.
They mean the rap band?
No, DMCA is basically like the copyright thing.
Oh, okay.
And Twitch just allows them to abuse it like crazy, so it is pretty bad with that. So unless you're basically, if you're doing games on Twitch, you'd have to literally mute all your games. Right. Not just the music of a police siren. They say they own that too. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, really, eh? I thought about that before.
Like, nothing like that would ever happen on YouTube. Yeah. And a lot of people saying YouTube's not gonna last. Yeah, it will be.
Maybe you can come up with something to override all them audio sounds and have one set audio sound in the background where it just pushes all that out of there. That would be, I don't know, an idea.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like music, probably. Good tunes.
Because I had to get up to 1,000 mil to live stream YouTube like this, you know? With mobile anyway, because if you try to do it with a computer, you're gonna spend quite a bit of money on a camera that can record this quality.
Yeah.
And so you can just get a decent cheap phone that can record the same quality.
That's a good phone. What brand name is that one?
A Samsung A10. And don't go with any phone but Samsung or
Yeah.
even the oldest one. Doesn't matter if it's a newer phone. Like, that's what they look for. Like, people like Sebastian look for, basically. Oh, it's flashy, it looks nice, and then it records worse than a VCR that records Game Boy quality.
Yeah. Well, if you got the money, buy it.
Yeah,
then
well,
you got it. Own it.
still, even if I did have the money to buy it, no.
No, I mean, if you got the money and you need the good one, buy it. Then you got it. But if you're there standing beside a good one and a knockoff, you got the money, don't buy the knockoff. Don't buy the knockoff.
So yeah, Bathurst police, you better stop rigging. We better stop stopping him for friggin' random corrupt reasons. Would you walk in right late at night? Oh, what? I'm not allowed to walk in late at night?
Go after the real criminals. There you go.
Mm.
Be more like Steven Seagal.
I remember I had like at least 4 cop cars show up just to harass me when I was walking on the street late at night,
Yeah.
saying I was trying to burn down a forest or whatever. Of course,
Well, that's a pretty big accusation there.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Didn't know I was hanging out with my friends the whole time. Next thing you know, one car drives by, they stop, and then another one shows up, and then another one shows up.
All they're doing is insulting your intelligence. That's all they're doing.
4 cop, that's pretty bad. 4, it was RCMP, 4 RCMP officers just to harass one person.
CMP says that, yeah? Bad things to do.
Yeah, they're pretty bad, but Bathurst police is on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
The fact that they wrote down B12 as opiates, like what the hell? They wrote
They
that
probably
down.
just did that to momentarily justify to you guys that they
My
should not
mom
be, they
lit-
should not be in here looking for your
My,
stuff.
it wasn't even calling. It wasn't even something against us either. My mom was calling to report a phone being stolen, and then that's what happened.
Yeah, that's not right. That's not right at all. You're supposed to stand at the doorway and take information about the phone.
Yeah, just insanity. Really, really, just mind blowing. Really is mind blowing. Yeah, just lay it right back down and then.
Oh no, I'm just gonna kick back. Kick back
Yeah.
like a cat. Turns legal on my birthday. 23rd July. King of the jungle. Of, as it, well, no. Society.
You know what I noticed? If I just stream myself sleeping, like it gets a bunch of views.
Really? You fell asleep on that before?
No, I like if I just put it on for inputs and do sleep streams. Like
Never
one
heard
of
of
them was a few days ago, like
Sleep
400 and some views.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
You mean in relaxed mode like this?
No, like just being sitting like that and that down. Oh,
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. It's
Sleep
crazy.
streaming.
Something popular on YouTube streaming, I guess. Ice Poseidon, friggin' Asian Andy, all these big streamers with 800k subs do that. Yeah,
Wolfman Jack.
I think we're certain some
Wolfman Jack.
I think we're certain some merch soon.
Have you ever heard of him? The guy you're in? Wolfman Jack?
Mm.
Have you heard of him? He's a radio host. Have you heard of him? Wolfman
Mm.
Jack?
Wolfman Jack,
Have you ever heard of him?
not
He was a radio
sure.
guy back in the 70s, 80s. DJ on the radio.
Yeah, and look at what we're doing now, eh?
Huh?
And look at what we're doing right now, eh?
Yeah.
You would literally be watching
It's
us on the
it's like
TV.
natural thing to do. And I'm not even trying, just to be natural.
Yeah.
Just comments on whatever you talk about. Trying to anyway. I don't know if it's any good. But
Yeah. And there was another situation. Remember when the food banks and stuff with that vegetable soup? It was like black.
Black vegetable
Right.
soup.
Negasina. Hi. Hi. How's it going? Yeah. We were talking about some old stories in the past. Oh my god. They wrote one of some. Yeah, a nice one of the.
The answer is no. That's it. Your answer no.
Yeah. Yeah, people do that as a joke for the.
Oh, yeah.
That's sometimes. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, you want to buy some heroin? This stuff will put you in a coma. That's what they wrote.
Put us in the coma.
I remember we were doing trolls on Xbox Live when we're at the shelter there, and I had my 360 there. We were trolling some guy from Mexico comes back with an Xbox Live message saying, "Yes, I want some, yes."
Yeah.
And it said he was from Mexico on his thing. Oh. Yeah, there.
What do you call those things on that movie? That movie, The Fly, the thing, teleporters. Teleporters.
That bucket's got a hole on it. I got it set right. So it'll drip in there. So I'll see. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna play some HD highlights actually. That one with that creature. He was jumping up down in the streets with no one there, screaming at nobody. And all kinds of ones that are ending up on TikTok.
The Holy Roller.
And that one who said, "I crumpled the kid."
Yeah, the one he said he punched in the chest.
Yeah. Yeah, he sent him to the Lord, all
I
right.
think a little kid without a commission, didn't they? Or was that for real, or just?
Yeah, and he said, "I brought him to the Lord." I think I know what he means when he killed him. That's what he means. He killed him, basically. Jesus, we're doing chat stream with guest Moon54.
Can't see it. That's all black.
Yeah, it's
That's all right. I know it's cool.
It's because I got it on positive.
Both of them sitting there with the moon there.
Yeah, in the thumbnail. Which is basically what they see before they click on it.
Yeah. Logo.
Yeah, your face somewhat out there. So now they're gonna know, oh, he's on this channel. Maybe they'll stop bugging you.
Bugging who?
You as much.
Oh, no, nobody bugs me.
Store harassment, stuff like that. I noticed a lot of things like that happen to me a lot.
You could be Batman, I'll be Robin. How's that?
Yeah, it is crazy though. Like, and how bad the police, Bathurst police go.
Yeah. In a backwards town. Probably 10 years behind, probably.
Yeah. We're like a million years
Like
behind.
half the streets don't have sidewalks, and then half of them have only one
No,
side,
7
sidewalk on one
hours.
side.
No.
And it takes,
Oh,
takes 50
wild
years.
court got a million views from this guy. What the heck happened in this one? That's so crazy. Jeez. It must be crazy. You got to use that quick.
Is there a new court cam that I've missed?
Court cam.
They can't see me yet.
No.
I'll just go through here, I think. This might be easier.
So what's that?
Man tries playing mind tricks with the judge. So he encountered a Jedi. Is that Nicolas Cage?
Mind tricks.
Paul is here for driving under the influence and driving with a suspended license.
He looks like the kind of guy.
Yeah.
Who does?
Watch it. I'll just listen to it.
I can see how you're appearing. Like a meth addict.
I always roast that
Oh yeah.
YouTube.
That judge that got that face
Oh,
to it.
he's cosplaying.
He's cosplaying.
Oh,
That judge looked hardcore, man.
interesting.
I'm not a person. I'm an individual.
Hey, look at that judge.
What does that mean?
Interesting.
Yeah, he's going, interesting. Okay, this guy's whack.
Could you appear as a 19-year-old boy, perhaps, if I asked you to? Starts transforming his face like a polyjuice potion.
Yeah.
Damn.
Turn into an eagle, fly out of the courtroom.
Bond of $10,000. Continues to drive out a driver's license.
This time you're
$10,000 because this church. Oh my god.
Versions of David Hall must remain in jail unless he can come up with the cash.
Hey, he's getting fucking blasted.
Mm.
Judge is bending him over and biting his fucking asshole off.
Mm. Yeah, I understand.
You have to be a really insufferably fucking dumb asshole to think sovereign citizen is a real thing. This is a heads up. Thanks for some chills. It never works because it's not a real thing. If you say you're a sovereign citizen, you just get laughed at.
Yeah.
Let's see what the most dramatic
Kind of phony,
moments
really.
are.
Being a phony, really, if you like that. I
We
don't know.
got merch made.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's already got merch made.
Easy to abuse and stuff like that. Hey, like that.
Look, he's already got merch made, so yeah.
Holy shit.
That time would became a key piece of evidence
Easy
for
to
the
laugh.
prosecution.
But it's just, they're not really laughing, but they're
So did he actually kill them or
making
what?
her laugh and stuff.
Vegas has been on trial 3 separate times for this crime. Has
That's real,
maintained
then?
his
Real
innocence
footage?
throughout.
Yeah.
After
It's called
spending
court
18
can.
years in
What's he
prison,
being charged
that
for? Court
verdict
can?
was thrown out in
Oh.
2013
Holy shit.
because of ineffective assistance of counsel, who's remained out
It's
on
a show
bond
called
as he
Court
awaited a
Can.
third trial.
Court can, okay.
During that time, he fathered 2 children.
What the
The
fuck?
prosecution continued to insist on his guilt.
Verdict for
Yeah, go on, you know.
Hey! Oh, okay, so that had a happy ending, assuming he didn't actually murder anyone. If he did, then that's not good. To
Yeah, the
have
opposite.
a hard think on that if that happens to be the case.
Yeah.
So,
I guess so. Yeah.
He fucking did it! It only took 18 years of his life.
Madison's been convicted
Oh,
of
yeah,
3
this
counts
guy.
of aggravated
Jesus
Look at his
Christ.
face.
killing and mutilation of 3 young women in Ohio.
Yeah, you can
As
tell.
part of the
Mutilated
hearing,
somebody?
I thought these were gonna be goofy. These are
Mutilated
fucking
3
heavy.
young
Jesus
women.
Lord.
This guy, look.
It's undesirable.
No, I hate that
They don't
perspective.
last
You don't forgive people like that.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh,
It's,
you gotta
it's
see this
not
moment. It gets
empowering. It's
wild.
not
It's gonna
this
get wild.
demonstrating strength to
It's gonna
forgive a murderer.
Ah, yeah, the mom's attacking him.
Charles Manson did that too. Charles Manson?
The mom is attacking the mom of the daughter he killed.
Oh, yeah.
And
His
government.
airtime was nuts. It fucking took off.
Yeah, he
Terry
flew.
is released without charges.
He leaped about
Thank God.
5 feet.
County Judge Nancy Michael Madison is sentenced to death. He will now live on Ohio's death row.
Michael.
Death row.
We start things off at the
We
Rose
got-
I'm so
on
glad
death
that guy just
row.
got charged.
Kentucky.
I am so fucking glad.
Domestic violence will
I hate when like you lash out at someone like that and you get charged for
Look,
it.
big
Fuck
water container, illegal at Planet Fitness.
You gonna lunge at that too?
They actually have an alarm that goes off like it sounds like a friggin' nuclear bomb alarm going off when someone has a large thing that big. It's those.
In olden days.
in a legal process.
A woman
She
judge.
handled that really well.
Time.
Damn, people really like lunge. Oh! Blasted, get pranked. Oh, we've seen this. I recognize this guy now. I remember this. We did see
You
this.
recognize him? Yeah.
I don't remember what he does.
You got no rights anymore, guy. You're in deep trouble now.
He's driving a hard case. The judge is handling this very well.
A conflict of interest.
Do you want to suck his dick for the water? He's so patient.
City Cook has accepted a plea deal that will drop a conspiracy
Are we
charge.
still? Am I still being
Carrying a
auto?
maximum penalty of life in
Yeah.
prison. The counts of carjacking,
The cam's
attempted
on
carjacking with a
point
deadly
two.
weapon, and felony battery are still in play.
Damn, that's huge. I didn't know conspiracy was that seriously taken.
But probably each better to practice for all the things.
Damn! I mean, it is really avoidable. Don't set up an ambush. Like, it's super easy to avoid.
More severe than they expected.
Thanks to Prime Bomb.
It turns out that
Don't make a slight
mother's
move.
reactions were so intense, they
Rank or
meant
something.
no prison time.
That's how they get you.
Judge Foxman
That's
allows her
that's
and her
plea deals in a nutshell.
Cook's sentence is reduced to 11 years in prison.
Ah,
7 years.
okay, so only over half of her entire life so far.
Public defender Andrew Weinstock and his client are
God.
To be fair, sounds like she deserved it though. Match with someone on Tinder, set up a robbery. That's fucked up.
Oh, this face looks funny. What is this?
Getting the most snow in the Maritimes isn't gonna slow us down.
Yeah, my premium thing,
In New
I
Brunswick,
don't have
we know how
that.
to do winter.
But we're both on the same thing that slows down
You may
that.
not have been able to realize it, but over the last couple months, I've actually had a vitamin
Remember you had
deficiency.
him on the
I've had
remember?
dangerously
His name?
low levels of vitamin
Okay.
T in my diet. Vitamin tough guy. It's fucking time to take a handful of nails and shove them in my asshole as a real man, real man
couple of razor
shit
blades.
in Walgreens. I've always
Guys,
enjoyed
yeah,
watching
good
these
way
tough
to
guys in the wild, just to try and learn from an alpha male. So let's get in here and see what a real modern
Oh,
tough
my
guy looks
buddy
like.
wrote a
Modern tough guy there.
How's that? What do you breathe? Okay? Don't tell me what the fuck to do. How's that, pal?
I didn't tell you what
You did. You said don't talk to people who you don't know. I'll talk to whoever the fuck I want to know. How's that,
I
pal?
got so high I
That's right, so
created
use your
2
fucking head if you know how.
characters. That's
Speaking
what my
of using
friend
your
wrote.
head, this guy's head looks like it
Yeah,
was
he's
used to
on
model
lot
the blocks
420.
in Super Mario 64. This guy's entire head is like an actual face for a TikTok meme
Oh my
video.
God.
It's wild. But anyway, you have to respect how he keeps calling him pal,
Yeah.
keeping everything civil.
Look at what this guy's face looks like. Like, what the hell?
I was hoping for a classic I'm not your pal
That
friend,
was the tough guy?
but unfortunately we weren't lucky enough for that kind of oblivion NPC dialogue exchange, but it's still pretty cool. I don't know why pal is tough to this guy. He just keeps saying pal a lot as if it's intimidating. Like every time he says pal, the guy with the camera starts trembling like, oh, I'm getting smaller. Like,
Yeah, that's an
he said pal.
alternative word.
Fuck. Yeah, it's weird. Pal and buddy, for some reason, are like choice words used by middle-aged alcoholic fathers with an attitude like this. And I don't really get why. Those are like the two least intimidating words you can start throwing at someone.
Okay, you little pimply little shit.
That one too. I heard.
This guy, man, it's so weird.
sounds good to me.
Send him leave.
Checking out, sir.
Check out. Okay? You're not that guy, pal.
Where's he in the
Trust me.
grocery store?
You're not that guy.
Yeah.
Okay? Absolutely.
You're not that guy.
Arrested for doing what? Just like a pimple on the left. Somebody says something and you don't like it. And you don't like it, right? Is that what it is? You little pimp.
There's a lot to unpack here. This is like a fusion of Neil Breen meets David Hasselhoff when he was crawling on the floor for hamburgers. So you can see he's starting to hone in on like personal insults at the guy's appearance by bringing up pimples for some reason. Yeah, in a moment
I like
you'll see the
him
guy
in the Night
doesn't
Rider.
even
He's
have
good, eh?
pimples, so I don't know where that was coming from. Maybe this guy's living in some kind of delusional fantasy where he's seeing himself as a high schooler and he's like picking apart his own insecurities or something. I don't really know. The angrier this man was getting, the further his IQ was dropping. He said, just
Yeah, you
like
should
the
you get up
people
on
on
the
the left. And I thought there was going to be something to follow that up, like
Yeah.
logically, you know, like make like a tree and leave or some dumb shit like that. That's
Like,
what I was
he-
expecting,
he
but all he
did
said is
audio
just like a
only
pimple
for
on the
a
left, you
long
say
while.
something you don't like. Like, what do you
Like
think?
that?
Pimples
No,
don't talk.
yeah.
Like, you know, there's not something a pimple doesn't like to hear. It doesn't have
Who
ears, you
knows,
fucking
maybe it
idiot.
does make
That doesn't make
people
any
better
sense.
comment
So what do you
or-
mean, just like the pimple on the left? That sounds like some kind of Amanda Bynes skit from the 90s. The pimple on the left. What is? I don't know what he was really talking about, but I like his chutzpah. I like where his heart was at. It's pretty fucking impressive. And then he, of course, really stuck it to him, showed him who was boss when he said, "You little pimp." You know, I don't know if that's an insult or if this man's just starting to get a little horny. So, you know, he's starting to get a little semi-chump. He's like, "You little dirty pimp." Yeah, what am I? You're a little naughty, misbehaving Walgreens customer? Yeah, what are you gonna do to me, huh? Huh? What are you gonna do to me?
Hold the camera while I check.
I'll leave the store, okay? Fuck you when you bleed, but I'll right where you breathe. Go work for fucking Biden and suck right here.
Have a good day, sir.
Nothing says tough guy quite like tugging on your own meat in public as you retreat from a Walgreens. Mission accomplished,
him.
I would say. Not only did he not get whatever he needed in
Fuck this
Walgreens,
freaking
he also
phone back.
just left
How can
completely
they not
defeated and
find-
utterly embarrassed. Because now it's all online.
I'll
Not that this
back
guy
up.
uses the internet for anything more than like flat earth conspiracies on Facebook or something, but unfortunately, that's the last time we see our favorite little tough goblin. He retreats from the Walgreens. He goes back to his broken home that he's created due to his inability to control his alcohol and his temper.
Yeah,
And I don't know
back
anything
up.
about the
It's
background
not
of this
bad.
video or what led up to it, but I would bet a decent chunk of money that this happened in Florida. I just get a really strong Florida sense from this video. I can almost smell the classic soothing aroma of Florida bath salts. But yeah, anyway, it'd been too long since we saw a video of a tough guy, and just wanted to go through one. That's about it. So yeah.
Oh, he's a dumb idiot. You didn't screw with the door before, it still worked.
BDSM test? What is that, like a BDSM personality type or something? Let me check. BDSM test, what kind of sexual deviant are you?
I don't have the
We'll
damn
begin
phone.
testing your kinkiness shortly. Would you like us to help you
Upstairs.
track your evolution over time with a free account? No, thank you.
Well, you got nothing to solve. Just
We need to check you're not a robot.
What we're doing here.
I pinky promise I'm not a
Yeah, he
robot.
doesn't care what we're doing. One time he came in the screen and
Male,
just yelled,
age category under 20. That's a dangerous category. Okay. I can't show this just because I'm not risking it, but
If I keep
I'll just read the questions out loud. We can, we can see what kind of sexual deviant I am.
But they never
I like
help
to be
me find
dominated,
anything.
especially in the
then
bedroom.
I'm gonna lose it.
No.
You
I
just
already
said,
get my ass beat on like
Yeah.
every game I
Hold on,
play.
I'll
The
put
last
that
place I want that
upstairs.
is in the bedroom.
In the kitchen,
I
but
like receiving pain
guaranteed
during sex,
he lost it again,
BDSM,
and
and
he's
seeing the
gonna blame me.
results of it. Marks, bruises, makeup running
What
by
is that?
tears afterwards.
Donna,
No,
the guy I
not really. I don't want
when
to have
I
sex
said
and
that
feel like I
one,
just got into
I
a fucking
freaking pounded the
biker
man.
bar fight. I enjoy it when people watch me being naked when having sex.
better watch it, that guy.
Well, I guess I can't knock it until I've tried it. I haven't had that happen yet, so I'm
So
just
you went
gonna
out, this guy here actually went out to put into the
I like to be
guy, and then-
totally helpless and at my partner's disposal, physically unable to resist what they do. That sounds horrible. Like this, that just doesn't sound fun at all. I'm of course gonna say no to that one as well. Maybe this just isn't for me. Holy shit. This makes it sound like I'm in like a fucking war zone as like a prisoner of war. I enjoy playing or acting like a pet animal. Dog,
Yeah, that's
cat,
what he did on
pony.
one of my Twitch streams one time. Just started yelling the N word over and
Well,
over.
that's gonna also be a hard no from me. All respect to the bronies and furries though, I suppose.
You obviously knew that.
Missionary only, please. I don't understand it. Like,
What's he doing? He's up there with
being complete, like the way they describe these things sounds miserable.
running
I
around.
want to be totally helpless and beat up. That doesn't sound fun to me at all. That sounds like I'm some kind of high school lunch table outcast that just gets wedgies in his head thrown in the toilet. Being treated with little or no respect during sex
I
arouses me.
don't have the damn phone
Pretty
yet.
indifferent. I don't need to be like treated with respect.
I
You don't have to
gotta
call me like
find
sir
the phone.
and that shit. We don't need to use like formal titles. Good pussy, madame. I'll just put this one as like a somewhat degree, I guess. There is no reason why sex would have to happen in private spaces isolated from the rest of the world. So this just kind of ties into like having people watch you fuck, I guess. But the way they phrase it, I'll just go with like an agree. Yeah, I guess you don't have to be like in an isolation chamber, sensory deprivation tank. But it also doesn't need to be like in the middle of a fucking school cafeteria either. I would like to serve in a formal setting with explicit slave training, prescribed physical positions and rituals. I want to take slave training courses. Like I literally need to go to like college to learn how to be a sex slave. And cult rituals. This makes it sound like more homework than fun. All right, I'm just gonna disagree with that. I think I enjoy feeling like prey hunted by a predator.
Oh yeah, he's reading stuff at the screen.
I mean, not necessarily. Why can't we just fuck? Why do I have to like put on bunny ears and like hide in like burrows and put fucking dog shit over my eyes to camouflage myself in the environment while I'm hiding from
You
my
might want to
significant
throw it in a
other?
bit longer though.
I'm just gonna
because
go
it
with,
doesn't
again,
fully
I
dry.
disagree.
And no, you want to clean out the
Being
lid
part of a
tray
group
too
of
before you
slaves that
put the
serves
jar
one
back on.
master
It'll dry
slash
quicker,
mistress
you know.
sounds like a life that would really suit me. This is fucking weird. Jill is walking to the bar 2 miles away. John is driving to the bar from 22 miles away. If Jill walks at 2.2 miles per hour, does she enjoy getting flogged by a cat? I'm sure we'll get to that question soon
Probably
enough.
like 30 more minutes.
Where are we at?
Should be.
I enjoy being kept as a pet in a cage, eating out of a bowl,
Oh my
being
god.
pet / caressed.
Oh my god. That's freaking insane.
You know, this is going to be a shock, but I think that's also going to be a hard disagree for me as well. I don't really want to be kept in a cage eating out of a dog bowl. As weird as that sounds, I mean, call me missionary only, but that certainly doesn't sound very fun.
That's crazy.
I love seeing the fear in my partner's eyes when they know I'm going to inflict pain on them. Yeah, that's definitely what I want to see when I'm about to have sex, is fear. Nothing makes me feel wanted quite like that hopelessness in my partner's eyes. And maybe some tears too, if possible. It's gonna be another hard disagree. I like to be sexually degraded and humiliated by my partner. Yes, that sounds very fun. Oh, Charlie, you're gonna try and fuck me with that small, pathetic, wimpy little cock? Like little fucking baby's cock. Ooh, ew. You're gross. You're fucking... Get away from me, you fucking gross heathen. Ew. Yucky cock.
It's just my mom.
I'm getting semi-choked already.
Like, she gets
I enjoy playing a
what's
different
the
age than what I technically am. Yeah, sometimes I'll like to cosplay as a 70-year-old professor, just retired.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll cosplay as a 9-year-old lolly, I suppose, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
that one sounds fun. I would like to be nothing but a 24/7
Yeah.
sex slave,
Yeah.
i.e. not having any human interaction
Yeah.
outside of sex and BDSM. What a great life to live,
Yeah.
huh? Man, that sounds like paradise. Oh, here we go.
Holy.
I find it adorable when my partner acts or dresses childlike, or when they
Yes,
engage in
more
childlike activities such as coloring in a coloring book or playing on a playground.
You know what I mean?
I'm definitely taking an FBI's test to weed out pedophiles.
I
That's what this is.
No, after what you
This
told me today.
is a giant net the
Yeah.
FBI has cast to bust pedophiles. I'm taking a BDSM
Yeah.
personality
This
test.
is about
Here,
everybody.
there's nothing on the screen. I just worry about Twitch just in case
I don't
something
know,
comes up. But yeah,
You must have some fun
taking a
or something
BDSM
for
personality
by
test,
doing
living
that.
with a group of slaves owned by me and serving me would be my ultimate life goal. No, I'm just gonna. That's gonna be another hard disagree from me.
This guy's easy to
I enjoy
understand,
keeping
so
my
it's not
partner
scary.
as a pet, providing them with a
No,
cage,
but
feeding
don't
them out
worry
of a
about
bowl,
him if you
and
would say
petting and
something
caressing
slightly
them.
disrespectful,
This test really likes to harp on the idea of being an animal trapped in a cage. That sounds horrible. That sounds absolutely like one of the worst things I can
No, it's
imagine.
just
if I'm being honest.
knocking. It's really loud.
So it's gonna be another hard disagree from me.
Both of them?
Window.
If I could not fulfill all my partner's sexual desires, I would encourage them to see other people to fill the gaps.
No.
Now, a real gentle
Yeah, it's funny,
sir from
I
Reddit would
remember
of course
a couple
strongly
days
agree.
ago she promised
If my
that
lady
she
is
would never
unsatisfied with my services, I would
keep you
encourage her to
in.
go get
That
fucked
was
by
a lie.
Chad Thundercock, and I'll just wait patiently. And if I'm lucky, I can watch.
Let's go with the flow. Take it in stride.
I'll go with disagree. I think on this one, I'd say maybe just communicate and tell me to do better. But I really don't think I'd be like slapping you on the ass, telling you to get out there and fuck someone else. I often behave in animalistic ways during sex, howling. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that one. Yeah, that sounds actually like it could be kind of cool.
Oh my god.
As you're climaxing, you just start spouting out like gamer lingo.
Mm.
You know, get wrecked and shit like that.
Oh,
I'll go with a agree. Sounds cool.
Crazy.
I enjoy feeling like a predator hunting it. Oh, so it's the other way.
I got a turtle who's
Same
eye.
question, but reversed. I like it when my partner takes on a nurturing, guiding, almost parental role in the relationship. Yeah, if I can't be breastfed and rocked to sleep, it's just not even worth the relationship. Agreed.
Spiders are pretty.
I like my partners to submit to me 24/7, and I'm willing to take the responsibility that comes with it. Dr. Doom shit, huh? I want to rule pussy with an iron fist. I'll go with neutral, I guess. It doesn't have to be 24/7, you know, maybe just for 30 seconds
Those
would be cool.
Yeah, they last really long too.
I like my partner to be completely in charge, ordering me
I
around.
think I've seen them last
I want
longer
to feel
than
like a
Beats.
soldier, being led by the general
Like I've always
orgasms.
seen someone like have Beats for by
If I could
$200
make some money from selling porn
Beats
clips of myself,
in
I
1 month
definitely
you
would.
do something slightly wrong or broken.
Definitely thought about it.
Trash Beats.
Being in fear of what my partner
Like,
is going to
yeah,
do to me
pay for it,
physically is
especially
arousing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I paid $35
Nope, that sounds like,
for a pair of
Who the
Monster
fuck gets hard
headphones.
out
They
of
lasted
fear? That's
1
like
month.
the
I
worst
got one
mechanism
from
of,
the
like,
dollar store for
self-preservation.
$4.
My
and
life
it
is a
lasted
danger. Time to get a
about
boner.
at least a couple of years.
Like, we did not evolve over millions of years to get fear boners. I enjoy verbally degrading my partner or calling them humiliating names during sex/BDSM. Oh yeah, I'm always name calling. You dirty stupid face. Yeah, your pussy's real wet, huh, idiot? Fucking dummy, and then I shoot a spitball at her from behind. Yeah, raise your hand and answer another question, nerd.
God.
I enjoy it when my partner plays or acts like a pet animal, dog, cat, pony, etc. No.
Oh, I know a good one to show you. The one where the monk, the roid guy has like an ultra meltdown. Oh, these are the anti-maskers going to the government in
Yeah, there's
Florida.
not a whole ton to be proud of when it comes to Florida and the people in it. Like half the people here think using sunscreen is going to send you straight to hell. So with that in mind, let's see what Florida people are up to when it comes to coronavirus and the controversial topic of wearing a mask.
You literally cannot mandate somebody to wear a mask knowing that that mask is killing people. It literally is killing people.
Yeah, this is why it's so easy to scam people these days, because everyone just wants to feel special, so they just will believe anything at all that puts them in a category that's different from others, no matter how fucking wrong it is. Like this claim right here, you can immediately disprove that masks are killing people with a 2-second Google search, but it doesn't matter because she believes it. She saw it on Facebook, and now she 100% believes it, will not hear the actual truth. That's why people are buying fucking special rocks that they're told blocks Wi-Fi, which they're told, you know, exposure to Wi-Fi over time will cause your nipples to fall off. And they don't bother to do any research on it. They just stick in this fucking disgusting echo chamber on Facebook and believe things like masks are killing people.
And the people, we the people are waking up, and we know what citizen's arrest is, because citizen's arrests are already happening, okay? And every single one of you that are obeying the devil's laws are going to be arrested. And you, doctor, are going to be arrested for crimes against humanity.
Whoa, calm down there, Judge Dredd. Jesus Christ, she's out here being the judge, jury, and executioner and threatening a citizen's arrest. That's serious. You know, citizen's arrest, I think, has been pulled off successfully 0 times in the entire history of that fucking thing's existence. I'm pretty sure citizen's arrest was started as a joke, and then they just kept it there as a joke. Threatening to citizens arrest somebody is like threatening to shoot laser beams out of your eyeballs at somebody. It's a threat that you just laugh at.
Every single one of you have a smirk behind that little mask, but every single one of you are going to get punished by God. You cannot escape God. You cannot escape God. I'm going to say that again. You cannot escape God, not even with the mask or 6 feet, okay?
Damn, and here I thought I was safe with my 6 feet, but I guess God has an answer to everything, huh? He can counter pretty much every move? What a shame. Well, as you would expect, the majority of people that are against masks think it infringes on their God-given oxygen. Because apparently when they put on a mask, they like suction cup it to their face and suffocate themselves or some shit. I don't know how the fuck they wear a mask unless they're like duct taping it around their face until they pass out. I can't tell you. But you're gonna see that argument
If
a
you only
lot
got
in
one
this
lung
council
working,
meeting here
1%,
today.
then I can understand.
6 feet, like I said before, is military protocol. You're trying to get people to train them.
Oh my
so
God,
when the
this
cameras, the
theory.
5G comes out,
The 5G
they're
theory.
gonna scan everybody. We gotta get scanned. We gotta
just
get
her
temperature.
walking
The
through
kids
it.
have to go to school with masks. Are you insane? Are you crazy?
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, are you guys crazy? Are you insane? This lady's out here, very knowledgeable, spitting some facts right in front of you. And you have these devilishly crazy ideas like 5G? Like, oh my god. I'm actually pretty sure this lady is an android constructed by Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg himself created her in a lab and just compiled every fucking garbage Facebook conspiracy and put it all into one person and then unleashed her on this council meeting in Florida just to test it out.
I think all of you should be in a psych ward right the heck now.
Don't
Because none of you know what the hell you are all talking about. This is insane. And then you want to open this meeting with a prayer to God. Are you praying to the devil? Because God is not listening to that prayer. Because all of you are practicing the
I
devil's
think it was
law.
a
What happened to Bill
Facebook
Gates?
robot
Why
made
is
by
he not
Mark
in jail? Why
Zuckerberg,
is
and they're
Hillary
testing
Clinton not in
it
jail?
out in this
Why
meeting.
are all of these pedophiles that are demanding you all to listen to their rules? Why are they not in jail? Oh, is it because you're part of them? Are you part of the deep
Your
state?
time has
The
expired.
deep state is going down. And if any of you are in the deep state, you're going down with.
So the female Alex Jones goes on a full-fledged rant there. Unfortunately, they cut her off before she got into the interdimensional time-traveling psychic vampire werewolves, but I'm sure she'll come back for
Psychic
the next meeting to discuss that.
werewolves.
To see this woman in the condition she's in, where her brain has
Psychic
been rotted by
werewolves,
Facebook, is
that's
actually
it.
pretty sad, if I'm being honest. She clearly takes everything she sees on Facebook at face value, no matter how outrageous it is, fucking bringing up Bill Gates and shit like that. What I'm hoping for, though, is in the next couple months we can see an explosion of the reptilian movement, because at least that shit is entertainingly stupid. Not dangerous, you know. For those that don't know, the reptilian conspiracy is people that believe that there's lizard people among us that hide as human beings, and they'll talk about like zippers on the side of their face and shit like that. The reptilian one is great.
And I'll quote you, Miss McKinley. You said if you don't like the rules, shop somewhere else. Well, after today, I won't have that option anymore because I am discriminated on every single time I tell somebody that I have a medical condition that does not allow me to wear a mask.
Lie.
Another passionate speech
It's
is
called
given here, and
Facebook.
another
That's
misguided
the
person is
medical
led astray
condition right
thanks to the
there. It's
internet.
Facebook.
As you can see, the person behind her is holding up an anti-vax sign talking about the dangers of vaccines. So, I mean, this is kind of the clientele you're dealing with when you're presenting this kind of shit at a council meeting. But it is sad. And apparently everyone in the entire fucking world that uses Facebook has a medical condition that prevents you from wearing a mask. I guess just using Facebook is a disease in and of itself that inhibits the person's ability to fucking breathe anymore, apparently. It's super weird how
Yeah, and they
everyone who
wait
reads
6
that rubbing
hours to
essential
speak
oils in
for
your
30
butthole is gonna heal you
seconds
of
there.
coronavirus
These people
somehow
read
also has an
to read things
unspecified,
off
undiagnosed
Facebook.
medical condition that prevents them
Like
from
they
wearing a
really
mask
got
out in
nothing
public.
better to do.
Super
That's
fucking
what I mean,
weird.
yeah. Why do you
You're
bring
not
that
God,
up? Like,
and since masks are
talking about
harmful,
Look at
masks that you
where
can't
there is
breathe.
Like
risk,
what?
there's
She
no
read? Oh wait! Oh, she's reading from her phone. I wonder what website? Facebook, probably.
There's no truth in that
or
about the
laws
mask
you
at all.
want to mandate. Today you have the ability
I
to
can
show
breathe just fine
your
without
residents
masks.
that you truly care. Because if you do vote to mandate masks in a workplace, in public, in schools or stores, the death of many will
The
be
only
on your
thing about
hands.
it is-
The
the
overwhelming
only thing about
evidence
it
that
is
is being
that
presented to you today, in
you're
no way,
being
shape, or
told
form
to
can
That's the only-
consciously
but I
allow
wear
you
it
to
out of
put
respect.
your citizens and
Yeah.
health at risk. Voting
Still.
yes to mask mandates makes no
Yeah,
scientific
the
sense.
real
Ah,
freedom.
yes, some very
and
compelling
some
evidence was
lies
being
and
presented
things
today,
is
such
different,
as
you know?
masks are bad, it's the work of the devil. What
Not
about
your
Bill Gates?
life.
Are you kidding me?
Like,
This is
if you're
God's
young,
hair.
you're gonna
What the fuck is
live,
happening? You
but
want to
you're
5G us?
freaking-
Yeah, that's some
no,
real good evidence right
you're
there.
seniors out
I
there.
just can't even fucking wrap my head around it. They
Yeah.
convince
They're saying
themselves
it's
that
the
they're
work of the
making
devil,
good
that's
points,
the
but
opposite
it's
of
like they
me.
don't even hear themselves talk anymore. It's
Like, they already
wild.
got
It's
the
wild. It's like
vaccine.
using Facebook
The-
over time.
The vaccine
rips your
has
soul out of your
already
body and
went
you just become
through
like this
like
husk,
millions of
like this
people with no
clueless
side
fucking husk
effects
of a
at
person.
all.
These fucking people, have they never seen a doctor?
But of course,
Nurses, doctors
Facebook's
in
gonna
a
make up
hospital setting,
some
they fucking wear masks for 6-8
side
hours a
effects
day.
though.
These
Like
people
face
have probably never put a
the
mask on in their
scientific
goddamn
research
life.
on
They
from
lack object
Facebook
permanence.
says
Like if
it'll
you
make
put
it
a handful
fertile
of
and
dollar
everything.
bills, like if
It's
you put
crazy.
$5 in
I
your
was just
hand
thinking
and put
that.
it behind your back, they probably
That
think it's
woman
not
is
even there
talking
anymore, that it's just
against
fucking
the mask
vanished.
Yeah.
They're like goddamn children. They see a
She's
mask
actually,
over your
like,
face and they
don't
think you
realize
can't
that she's
breathe.
talking about
It's so silly.
something that's
Keep taking the road of
really
police
deep there.
resistance.
That's
Keep
what
listening to
people
the
dying
TV
from.
brainwashing you.
Yeah.
Keep listening to conditioning messages. in
Yeah,
your local
because of
stores
people like
while
them.
shopping, just like Fidel Castro did over the loudspeakers
Like, God,
in
people
Cuba.
wore
Don't you
masks
see the
before
problem?
the whole
truth is out
thing
there.
in the
Just
first
go
place.
seek the
Now,
truth.
all of a sudden,
Yeah, the
because
truth is
it's
out
to
there. Go seek
protect
the truth.
people,
As
now,
long as
like,
it's the
hell
truth
no,
that
I'm
I
not
found on
protecting
Facebook.
someone.
I always love that sentiment from people like
But
this.
people
Go do
work
real
to
research.
protect
No, not
themselves
that
in
research from
polluted
like
cities,
scientists and shit.
so
I'm talking about like
why
actual
is it
research.
different now?
You know, from like
The
Facebook
Bible
meme
can
pages
prove
that
her
are run
wrong,
by a
too.
dude in his fucking
Because it
shit-stained
says that
underwear in his 40s.
follow
That
man's
he
laws,
actually
people
knows
obey
what he's
God's law.
talking about, not these experts. These
Like,
experts are fucking
like
clueless. They're
people
propaganda machines.
freaking
Do
wore
real
masks
research.
like
This is on
years
Facebook.
and years
My
ago in
concern, since
Japan
I do
in
have a
polluted
medical
cities
condition, that I
for
cannot wear a mask.
For-
You are
yeah,
taking
just for
food away
pollution.
from my
and
table.
now
That
because of
is
this,
absolutely a great
apparently
point.
now it
Hey, while you're on
changes
your
what
phone,
now.
why don't you download
I think
like
it's just
Uber
like you
Eats
said,
or
all
some
the
shit
word
like that, or
and
one of the
the
million
profits
other
to,
apps
like,
that deliver food to your
make them
door.
popular.
That way you can
Mm.
still get those precious nutrients on your table without being a big fucking nuisance to everyone else around you.
Yeah.
And they want to throw God's
And this one.
wonderful breathing system out the door. You're all turning your backs on it.
Mm.
Yeah, I found the entire stream, all 6.5 hours, and this is the only time it buffered. It's like what she said was so shocking that even the video itself had to take a pause to process it. Turning our backs on God's beautiful breathing system. You know, what can you even say about that, honestly?
Made it so that we would
Brainworms.
breathe in
God
fresh
created the earth,
oxygen.
right? When Satan was devoted to it, he
You
is
go
the
to our
dominion of
body,
the
to
earth. right
every
now.
cell
The
of
air,
the
Yeah.
body.
the air.
But
Prince of power of the air.
none of the masks is friggin'. Oh my god! I don't know why people complain. Like if you were friggin' one of those big bank robberies, like bank robbers, like that you see on the GTA games and stuff. And imagine if your partner said, and I can't wear this mask because it's gonna suffocate me.
Polluting it.
And they're doing a bank robbery. Just put it in that kind of terms, and like, yo, that just shows like how stupid it is.
Yeah.
I'd like to say, in the beginning, God formed man out of the earth and breathed
Yep.
his breath
Yep.
in him,
That's right.
and he
That's true,
became
though.
a
Yeah,
living soul.
they're using this
And
to
God
They're
push.
using
gave us
that as
the
a
very
lie.
breath
They're
that
using
we
this
are
to push their
breathe.
anti-mask.
Yeah, they're
I would also
twisting
like to
the
know, where do
truth
you
with
get
lies.
the authority
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yes,
something with my
yeah.
oxygen?
My whole family is died because they haven't gotten these vaccines that
That's
could
pretty low
save
Jesus
for-
them.
Christ,
It's
there
bad.
isn't some
for her to
kind
go
of
back into
invisible
that.
goblin unit that's stealing
I don't like that.
oxygen
That's
away
low,
from
man.
you and giving it to the government.
Twisted
It's a
it
fucking
into a lie.
mask.
Yeah.
And ma'am, as a doctor, I really have many question marks about your degrees and what you really know, because what you say
Yeah.
is the political dogma
Yeah.
that they're trying
You
to
gotta get real
shove down our
research from
throats
Facebook.
on every
Not
commercial,
those
in every
scientists.
store, and it's disgusting. And I'm sorry, ma'am, but I don't think that you are worthy of your credentials. And I would ask suggestively that you go back to school and get educated.
Yeah, on
Yeah, why don't
Facebook.
you get educated like this perfectly sane woman here who was talking about how God breathed into people's assholes at the beginning of time or something? Why can't you be more knowledgeable and smart like this woman?
To put masks on our face,
Because they're
to
talking
keep us
about
from
things I know
breathing
about
oxygen, to
the
get
Bible,
us to
right?
become sickly.
They're poisoning
Actual
the truth.
fucking toddlers with a little tantrum.
Makes you
No,
feel
I'm
Yeah.
not eating my vegetables. No, how dare you
Yeah.
make me eat my vegetables?
No,
That's not
no,
fair.
eat
You
my
can't make me eat
vegetable.
these vegetables. I
Mhm.
don't want to eat these vegetables.
the
Same
right
fucking
one.
thing with this mask debacle here.
How can you make a one-size-fits-all mandate? Are you considering the following? I've been a music teacher for 23 years. I need you to tell me, how do I play a saxophone and sing with a mask on? I'll let you think
That
about
was the
that.
first
Checkmate.
actual
Yeah, masks are a bad idea.
point
She can't play
that
the
was made
saxophone.
in
I
that
don't know
whole
why we
meeting.
didn't think of that.
Yeah,
How are you
that's
supposed
easy
to
to
play
answer
a
that.
brass instrument with a mask on? You can't. It just doesn't work.
do it.
You're not going to be able to play a
Wow.
beautiful tune. And if it's interfering with the saxophone playing, well, the masks, I guess they just got to go. Somehow, this was the most sane argument I saw from people at this meeting. I mean, because she's not wrong. I mean, you can't really play the saxophone with a mask on. You'd have to take the mask down and then play it. Everyone else just talked about how they were dying, how the masks were literally making people drop dead in the streets. At least
Yeah.
hers was accurate, you know.
Uh,
You're not wrong. You can't play the sax with a mask on. If I'm being honest, all of these people and their words actually did speak to me and open my third eye to a truth. I now understand why insane fucking lunatics like this actually have some level of power and a voice in decision making. It's because they're the only goddamn troglodytes that leave their cave to go to these fucking meetings. This meeting lasted 6.5 hours, and the only people there were anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers. These fucking brainwashed idiots that still believe the tooth fairy is real waited 6.5 hours just to go walk up to a mic for 30 seconds and regurgitate what they read on Facebook while being laughed at by the people they're saying it to. A normal, rational person will be like, well, 6.5 hours just to speak for 30 seconds and, you know, get made fun of. Probably not worth the time investment.
Yeah.
But these fucking people lack even the most basic cognitive functions to register what boredom is. So they will happily wait 6.5 hours just to read some garbage script off their phone they wrote while fucking half blacked out on Xanax and wine. It's fucking, it's incredible to me. And incredible is the wrong word. Terrifying is the appropriate word. These speeches are like fucking middle school debate club level shit. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. See ya. It's been another high-octane, action-packed week of Karen activity, reaching an all-time high. If you're checking with the meteorologist, you'll know that there's at least been a 90% chance of a downpour of Karens on any given day this last week, so it's been pretty wild. Pandora's box has been fully opened, and now we're left with the wrath and the chaos of the Karens. I can't help but draw a similarity between what's happening right now and what happened in my favorite movie, 1999's The Mummy, when Brendan Fraser and the crew accidentally revive a mummy, and then as a result of this, there were plagues that were put upon the world. I feel like something might have happened in this day and age where someone opened a sarcophagus, and the only plague that came with that was these Karens. We'll go ahead and start with the most popular Karen sighting this week. This one's actually pretty special and pretty scientifically important, I'd argue. This isn't just some generic Karen. This is actually the guardian spirit of blueberries Karen. She comes out when she feels blueberries are being threatened, and it's someone we've read about in fairy tales, but until now we've never had video evidence that this Karen even exists. This is like finding a video of Bigfoot.
We'll read in the chat replay later.
No, we're not wrecking it. There's literally so many berries everywhere.
Oh my god, we're not wrecking it! Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so many berries. I cannot.
Oh.
You ever get so mad at someone that you just bust a
Mr.
fucking
Graham
move? This Karen got so upset that she just couldn't help but hit the electric slide part 2
I
right
wonder
then and there.
when
I've said
Mr.
it before, and
Graham
it's
will
absolutely
give
true.
up.
Karens are just
He
like children
says
with
he's
different
gonna
tensions
call
and
the
shit like
police
that.
and charge
Basically,
you
a
for a
Karen is
video
the
I
result of a
uploaded.
toddler
That makes
being
no
Freaky
sense.
Friday
And I've
to the
been
body
begging
of a
him to come
miserable
after
middle school
me because
English teacher.
I could friggin' I could make a lot of money off of that because it would end up wasting so many months, and then when the court trial comes, they say, he made a video meme of me, sir, and this is accusation of
Return the slab, return the berries, or suffer my
like
curse.
false
But I'd be lying
accusation
if I said I didn't
that I
want to see her
never
break out
made.
those moves again where she's flailing her arms around acting like
And
she's
say,
swatting
what
away
does the
invisible
title
bees
say,
that are
sir?
swarming
And be
her.
like, it says meme parody of the Super Bowl Shuffle.
You decided to come up with
And
Oh!
where's the accusation? Oh, it's right there. Okay, case dropped. Boom. That's what would happen. And
are you kidding me?
that's what I've been saying. Please come at me.
I can't mind my own business because I'm fucking miserable,
For some
and I
reason,
need
he
to
keeps
get mad
attacking my
at
friend.
every opportunity possible so I can
He
yell at some
doesn't
kids,
own the
so I
damn
can boogie
freaking
down with my
video.
fucking noodle arms, and I need to get mad. Mind my own business. Now I've gone
Like
way
they're
too fucking
attacking
far,
the
and now
smaller
I'm fucking
guy
upset.
because they can't.
Imagine thinking it's rude when someone tells you, hey, just mind your own shit.
Because
Honestly,
me,
the rational
like
response
I
to that
could
should be
get
like, you know what,
like
that's a really good
YouTube,
point.
like
This isn't affecting me personally.
thing,
Why did I interject
when I
myself in
wrote
this? I'm getting the fuck out.
if I have a problem, they like instantly respond to me at Team YouTube like 8 a.m. on the dot at work, the work hours.
Were you born here?
No.
Okay, so this is actually like I was born here and you're not even born here, and you're telling me to go back to where your grandparents weren't either.
Why are you talking about
Were your
me?
grandparents born here? No.
Yeah, that angle didn't pan out too well for you there, did it? Not only did they get to eat those berries, but they got to slap you down right there on your own fucking stupid argument, so that was a bit rough for you.
I don't have a mask. I don't have a mask.
Like I agree, they should for having provide more and because how are you supposed to buy a mask
Yeah,
without
this seems about
a
par
mask,
for
you
the
know?
course. This looks about
You
right
know?
for your average Miller
That kind
Lite
of makes
consumer
sense.
here.
That
I'd imagine
situation,
there
how
hasn't been a
can
single
you
case of
go
Miller
and buy
Lite
a
that's been
mask when
sold
you
that
need a
hasn't
mask to
had
go
this
buy a
kind of
mask?
negative interaction with a customer.
They gotta have
Buying
like a
case
thing.
of Miller Lite
Now I've
just says
seen
to your
at
friends and
superstores
family,
they're having the
hey, I
bags
make
out
bad
now.
choices. Obviously, I'm exaggerating a little
Masks
bit, but I
again.
made it very clear in the past. Miller Lite is my least favorite
Like
beer.
they gotta,
It just tastes like somebody
like even
plugged
if
a
they're
catheter
charging
into
for
my
them
high
or
school
whatever,
bully,
but they
and
gotta
is just
have
milking the
a
piss out
way
of it
for
and
you to
feeding
buy
it
it
to me. It
without
just
having
tastes like I'm
wearing a
drinking
mask.
Because you gotta
hateful
walk in
piss.
to buy it.
Like they want everyone to wear a mask in all the stores. They gotta have it convenient like everything else.
At the entrance.
There's almost nothing more frustrating than listening to these
Like
stupid
there's
fucking
some way to be able to
troglodytes
buy
think
it in
that
the
they're right
entrance.
when they're just outright wrong and refusing to accept
Like
that
I
they're
agree,
wrong.
they
It
can't
is a
keep giving
business.
free
A
forever
business can
because
put whatever
people just
policies
keep
they
grabbing more
want
and more
and
and more,
refuse
you know?
service to people that don't abide by those policies. That is their right.
Yeah.
And then you have these fucking dumb homunculus walk around my rights, my rights, my rights. I can jerk off in the store if I wanted to. It's my penis. God gave me this penis. You're not the boss of my penis. I can beat my fucking meat right here with no mask on, and you can't stop me. It's so fucking silly that no one seems to understand that a business can enforce whatever the fuck it wants to on the people that choose to shop there. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. And I don't understand this huge hoopla about masks in the first place. Why don't you get upset about the fact that businesses require you to wear clothes to shop there? It takes a lot more effort to put on a shirt and pants than it does to put on a mask. Why don't you get upset about that? They're taking control of your body, saying what you need to wear to come into their business. That's infringing on your so-called rights that you're arguing about. Why is it only the mask you take an issue with? The mask is a lot less effort than putting on clothes in the morning. Why don't you just try and shop around naked and see how that pans out?
You see it good?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, yeah.
Karen going with the classics here by spitting on the man, which is a crime. So now the only rights that you're entitled to, Karen, are your Miranda rights. That's assault. And during a pandemic, it's more than assault. You're just a giant piece of shit.
They're playing. That's what the park is for. I never saw a car in here. It's a parallel park, man.
You gotta be kidding me.
You have little kids here. This doesn't have a driver's license.
That's gonna be fake.
It's not a real car.
This one's almost
Little
just a
kids
wholesome
playing in
Karen
a toy
encounter.
car and
She
say, I'm
smells
calling
some
the
people were
police.
having
Those
fun at
kids
the
don't
park,
have
so
a
she goes out of
driver's
her way to
license.
just put the kibosh
And is
on that
actually
shit and
serious
shut it
about
down.
it too.
Then she takes
What
those
the
with her.
hell?
Those are little kids in a truck. Is that a truck in the park? Hey, what the fuck is this? These are some unlicensed kids in a fucking cyber truck. Are you kidding me? You're a terrible parent. Where are their license? I'm gonna have them thrown in the slammer for this. This is a crime. This is a fucking crime. In my peaceful park, are you out of your fucking mind?
Don't talk to me. Did I invite you into my conversation?
Oh my
Did I
god.
invite you into my conversation? Did I invite you into my conversation? Do you have any right to be speaking to me right now? Are you involved in
Do you
this
have any right to be
situation?
speaking?
Are you involved in it? No, you're not. No, you're not. And don't talk to me. Do not talk to me. Take your bullshit mask off and act like a real person. And do it. You are not the boss of me.
Oh yeah, she did it. She just dropped the "you're not the boss of me" line. Every single Karen freakout is more and more evidence that as Karens age, they become more and more like children. It's like some Benjamin Button shit. I was half expecting this woman to throw a chocolate bar on the ground and start crying about how unfair the other lady was being.
Didn't you say you were in a hurry?
You either don't. You guys can all fucking wait. Don't talk to me. We are waiting with patience and kindness. No, you're all fucking talking to me when I told you not to.
This is probably the most conversation this lady's gotten in the last 30 years. Her children grew up and started to ignore her. She doesn't get to see her grandchildren very often. They ignore her phone calls. And now, finally, some people are talking to her, and she just doesn't even know how to respond. So she's just lashing out at everyone here because she just doesn't know how to converse with anyone anymore. She's out of practice, and she's just kind of a big asshole.
It's crazy though, like the audio, it comes over good in videos and everything from this phone. Like it's even better than there's a lot of microphones I see.
I do say that was a bit too far. I always like when a Karen says, "What are you going to do about about it and then get like fucking shocked when someone actually does something like slap her. We've seen like 1,000 of those by now, but
Oh my
unfortunately in this
God.
case the woman wasn't feeling like slapping her. Probably wouldn't even be worth like the extra effort to walk up there and then just take one on her cheek. But I always find that to be pretty remarkable because they're constantly egging it on and then play the victim when something does happen. And I have no doubt in my mind, if that lady did swing on her, this one that's making the big huff and puff would have totally abandoned all sense of toughness and just start crying about how she's the victim and calling the police about what just happened.
That's assault! If you spit on her, that is assault! She's in my face touching me. Call the police. I'm cool with that. Not on her. She's touching me. Yes, it is. You spit on her.
There's nothing more cowardly than spitting on somebody, and it's very common right now. Karens, that's really their go-to signature move. Their anime finisher is just the old loogie that they pop at someone that they're having a disagreement with. But yeah, these were the biggest Karen flips of this week, and another great week of Karen activity for sure. And I don't think there's any signs of the Karens starting to slow down or become self-aware. For as long as Facebook exists, these Karens will exist. And that's about it.
No. Not that guy. We can do.
A chain-smoking middle-aged woman with her siren song, such an angelic melody, true mastery over her divine vocal
So
cords.
we could set up the channel technically on either device for yourself. You want the Moon profile pic?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's all good. I like that.
The wild Karen's sharp instincts kick in. Hearing the sound of potential danger, she feels as though the essential oils in the backseat of her car are threatened by a potential predator, so she lashes out blindly, hoping that the guttural shouts and puffing of her feathers will be enough to scare away the enemy.
Everyone better stop fucking yelling at me right now. Stop that fucking moving. Thank you.
I didn't mean that thank you. That wasn't sincere at all. I'm starting to get the feeling that she's just not a very pleasant person to be around.
Yeah, kind of looks that way.
Listen, you short fucking piece of shit.
Now you've gone too far, lady. Out here looking like the substitute teacher at Hogwarts for the Defense Against the Dark Arts course. Fucking scary looking loud lady. Fucking hanging out in this drive-thru looking straight out of a 1970s newspaper comic strip. Truly rude from this woman here. This woman looks like menopause. She looks like if menopause was a person.
Okay? Grab the fucking balls, baby. Grab the fucking balls.
Like, see how good you can get a commentary with yours? Like, comes in perfect lines for...
Oh, geez, she's not giving up.
Unfortunately, that's where the video ends, but I don't think her anger stopped there. As you could hear, she was still screaming, still going in really hard. I half expected her to take a baseball bat to her own car just out of confusion from the anger. It just hurt itself from the confusion. It is truly baffling how someone can get this upset and have so little shame to just do it in public like this. And I think that's what makes Karens so special. They don't have that level of shame or self-awareness, so they keep going out and embarrassing themselves. And since they've been locked up for a month, they have a month's worth of embarrassment to catch up on. So they're really kind of speed running that because there's been so many of these things going on. I'll show you a few of them. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I got attacked by one during a vlog.
A bear?
A Karen.
Oh.
Found on the internet. She literally went to police, made up saying I
This one was actually one of the
filmed
saddest
her
ones and
kids
most embarrassing in
swimming
my
in a
opinion. This
pool
is
and
a
put it on
Karen that's been
YouTube.
heckling a group of
In the
street performers that are
video,
performing for
all
these
the
people that are
children
just
in the
now leaving
video
the house
is
for the
her
first time in a
trying
month,
to
just to
assault
give them
me.
something else to think
So,
about and entertain them. And
what,
Karen
the
said,
cops
well,
are gonna
I
arrest
can't
her,
imagine anyone having
obviously.
fun. I'm pretty miserable. Everyone should be miserable.
You-
She's like Dr.
I'm just
Zalos
sitting
from
there
Courage the Cowardly
telling
Dog,
some
very unhappy, so she's shooting
story
her
for the
cannonballs of
topic of the
unhappiness at
day,
everyone around her.
and
So
then
she
all
just
of a
plants
sudden
herself here. She
Karen
gives this
comes
very
up and
incredible
starts
"Can you
making
force"
threats
pose here with the double middle fingers. Really bold stuff.
Look at the post on.
Where'd that happen? Inside a building? Public building?
Yeah, it's still on YouTube. And you go through it, it's on.
Mind your own business, that's what I
Yeah,
She
and
refuses to leave.
she
This is
said,
a
if
4-part
if you don't
TikTok
take this
video.
down
I
in
didn't
one
even know
day,
TikTok
I'm
had anything other
gonna
than
report it
just
to
shitty
the
lip syncing and
police.
dancing.
It's
So this
up
was kind of
for a
an
year
interesting
now,
surprise. And I like to
fully
bring attention to this. I
monetized,
know I'm no
so
major fashion
obviously
icon myself, but I do have to say I don't understand her soft
I'm
decision
not
here with the
afraid.
different links. It's like Titus from Final Fantasy X
You fight
with his
some-
pants.
some
She has
you
a
just
sock
fight
that goes up
those
to her
things,
knee and the
stand
other
your
one's an ankle
ground,
sock.
and
So that
it's
right
just
there
gonna
tells
keep
me that she
happening.
just desperately craves attention, so she's trying
Yeah,
her
no,
best to be
you
unique
realize
and not like the
that's
other
not gonna
girls with
work
her fashion by having
after a
different
while.
links of socks, which is kind of sad,
That's why
but it also fits in line with what she's
going
doing
right
here,
at George,
making herself the center of attention for no
YouTuber
reason and
Faison
at the cost of
for
everyone
porn.
else's fun.
Yeah.
You're going
woman-
after
was it a
him.
woman? Was it a woman that approached her?
No one. The Karen? Yeah.
Okay.
No, now she wouldn't. No one knows she would. I made some TikToks where I was blasting a speaker right beside her police note.
Oh, you were close to her and she heard what you were doing?
No, I did that afterwards.
Spoilers, she
for
doesn't
TikTok,
leave.
like,
She's
come
made up her
after me,
decision.
I
She is
dare
going to
ya.
ruin everyone
You
else's
give me
day
another
because her
TikTok
day,
video, huh?
most of her days are apparently
You
not
can't
very
do
good.
some.
So she's taking it out on everyone around her. And this persists for a long time. I'm not going to show every part from this very pathetic
that's almost
saga
like-
here, but I am going to show a little bit. We'll go to part 2 now.
Yeah.
You're doing what you're doing and she has nothing to do with that. So.
Yeah. And I think she had her kids trying to get into the
One
footage
of the mothers
too.
from the crowd is
Never
begging with
did,
the lady
because
to
I had
please
it,
leave
like,
because
right
they want
on
to watch
the
the
face,
show,
no
and
way.
of course the Karen
I
refuses to
made
do
sure of
that.
that
But what I
because
find
when
extremely
kids up
interesting about
in
this
the
part, as you
footage,
just
they
heard,
turn off
some woman
comments
in
and
the
all
crowd
that on
expressed
YouTube.
support for what she's doing by saying it's
So
a
I
public
definitely
square,
don't
she can
want
stand
that
wherever the
happening,
fuck she
so you
wants.
know damn well
I
there's
think
not
that is
gonna be any kids
incredible.
in.
I will never understand how people can see behavior like
So,
what this
just
woman is
saying,
doing
yeah,
and be
this
like, you know
video
what?
shows
I
you
agree with
video
that. She should
on
be
my
allowed
kids
to ruin
swimming.
everyone else's
If
day.
that was
It's a
true,
free
then
country.
why are
If
the
I want to ruin
comments
everyone else's day because
still
I'm
on?
fucking
How are
miserable,
you
I can do it.
commenting right
And fuck all
now?
of you. I like that the
Because
crowd stood
YouTube
up and said
literally has
fuck
a
off, told that
policy.
lady to leave, and she immediately left. I just have to
Like,
wonder how.
my mom got
this
her
is huge.
comments
Everyone,
turned off
no matter
and
what, will always have
some of her
supporters.
videos
No matter
for
how
having
heinous and
Alexis.
unlikable you are, there's always going to be people that will support you. I don't know if that's uplifting for some people to hear or not, but I think it's depressing. There should be objectively
Playing
wrong
against
ways of
people
handling
who have
things,
no
and
idea
this is
how
one of those from this
freaking
Karen
works
standing here
either.
ruining the day, and yet still someone finds a way to support it. Crazy to me.
It's pretty thing. Go on, hey, go on and do
Luckily, this fairy tale does have a happy ending. The police show up and escort her the fuck out of there, which is great news for everyone there. It's pretty wild how long it went on for, though. The police had enough time to walk over there and get her out before she left. That's a long time of just making the atmosphere worse around her. And I know she's going to go home and think that she was in the right. She probably talked about it on Facebook groups about how brave she was. And, you know, everyone clapped when she ruined the performance. Everyone was thrilled with her stand for justice or some shit. And so the delusion, I'm sure, is still there. I don't think she had any amount of self-reflection or awareness for what she did or how bad she is as a person for this kind of shit. But that's Karen's in a nutshell. Let's move on to the next one.
I couldn't even get into my fucking car. I had to climb over. Oh, but you said it. I had to climb over, dumbass. Did you not hear what I just fucking said?
While yes, that experience does sound traumatic, there was another way of approaching this situation. You could have backed the car up and then got in normally. You chose to climb over the driver's seat and turn that shit into a playground to get there.
Oh my god.
I will sue you.
reason these Karens
It
that
does
spend the
make-
majority of their life
here.
on
Try
Facebook and
doing
reading
this
50
once
Shades
in
of
a while
Grey
because it does
fanfic
make you
still don't
hurt,
seem to
feel more
understand that you
healthy.
can't sue someone for recording you in a public situation. But I do like the way she phrases that. You can't put someone's face on the internet without their permission. It reminds me of Arthur, where you can't go on the internet and tell lies. It has that same level of innocence to it to a certain degree, but I think it's time they finally get educated on Facebook instead of just believing in these fucking weird conspiracy theories and shit, to understand that yes, it is totally legal to record in public.
Yeah.
It's not illegal. They're threatening me. She told me she hopes I get raped by a pitchfork, and I'm gonna go to the cops, and I need evidence.
What the hell? Oh, yeah. Raped by a pitchfork now. Holy frick.
Wrong. I told you my boyfriend did not hit your car because she said if my boyfriend hit your car, you were gonna call the cops.
Yeah, this shit is devolving into elementary school shit really fast, and the security guard clearly wants nothing to do with it. He leaves like a second after this, just says, hey, yeah, just handle it, and he just walks away. Respect to that guy, because who the fuck wants to be in the middle of this?
If I find that video online, I'm fucking suing you and I'm calling the cops. They're gonna come get your ass.
I do appreciate that threat right there from her. You know, that's some Xbox Live shit. My dad works at Bungie, and he'll get you banned if you steal my sniper again. It has that same level of energy, so there is a level of intimidation in there. That's pretty much where the video ends. It's just back and forth of just, like, baby whining, like baby raging at each other. I don't know. It's not even, like, insulting anymore. It's just kind of like actual whining. But, yeah, all over a parking spot. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
You're the one with the price thing on your car, you dumbass! Fuck you,
Zero
man!
tolerance for whining. Big time.
I think there's something about cars that really tap into the primal rage receptors of the Karens, because a lot of the Karen outbursts happen around vehicles, so it's kind of like this catalyst for explosion among the Karens. It's very interesting. It helps channel their aggression and really bring it to the highest level it can be.
You impotent piece of shit! I hope your kids get cancer!
Oh my god.
She's all over the place now, attacking the spectators. She sounds like Miss Piggy having a fit, throwing a weird little tantrum here. She's speaking as if she's writing this shit on Twitter from behind the computer monitor, but in real life you can't hide behind an anime profile pic, so now she's just got her face attached to this despicable
in case
shit.
of any potential sponsors, but
Honestly, a pretty thrilling conclusion. I would have liked to see where it went, because she was clearly in hot pursuit, like some Mad Max shit, honking that horn, coming in hot. But unfortunately, there's no more to that video. But yeah, there's been a ton of Karen sightings and incidences over the last week or so. I just felt it wasn't necessary to show every single one. I think these kind of represent the general attitude of how it's been getting reacclimated to the, Karen meltdowns out in the world. Now that they've allowed to leave their homes, and they don't have to keep tapping into the wine cellar reserves, so it's getting wild out there again. And yeah, that's about it.
yeah,
So,
I wonder when we're going to get some sponsor emails. Yeah, this one where the son drags the dad out of the store. This one's funny.
I saw a video of an overwhelmingly intimidating, tough guy. I'm talking full-fledged DEFCON, red alert, sound the alarm, sirens blaring, full chub, full throttle, tough guy. This rare specimen was spotted in the only environment you can find these kind of scary Pokemon, Whole Foods, obviously. Now when you look at me, you probably see a pretty intimidating, scary guy in a 5'6" imposing frame with a big set of fucking pythons on him. Yeah. I can understand why people would think that I'm probably as tough as they get, but what if I told you there's a man that dwarfs even my profuse masculinity? And he's not just a man, he's a father.
Definitely multitasking over there.
Yeah. Long and long.
You have a cigarette in your mouth at the same time.
Yeah. This is the father.
Looks like you got a Sharpie off your mom's countertop and scribbled in some weak-ass facial hair. This whole freak out here reminds me of the old Bagel Boss guy. You remember that guy that was extremely short and melted down about women not wanting him at a Bagel Boss restaurant? I get the same vibes from this guy. He just came in here looking for a fight with a chip on his shoulder, mad at the world for fucking nothing. Of course it's about masks. You can look at this guy and immediately tell he doesn't believe in masks and probably believes the world is flat. But I mean, anyway, this guy's dressed like he's trying to go fishing but accidentally wandered into a Whole Foods and now is upset about the whole ordeal. Unfortunately, he's brought his family here with him to embarrass them, and make no mistake, they seem extremely embarrassed by their father as this video continues.
You look like an idiot. You're a child. I think you wear a mask. Shut up. There you go.
Look at that. This is the son carrying the dad out like a baby.
The guy that confronted our protagonist is about twice the size of him from what I can see here, so I'm pretty sure that the dad was already starting to sweat a little bit, really praying that his sons would pretend to hold him back, which they did beautifully. It just saved him a lot of embarrassment so he could keep talking shit, knowing full well that the guy that he was talking shit to could literally eat him. I swear to God, this guy could suckle on his nipples standing up. The mismatch in terms of size was laughable. So it was extremely lucky that the dad decided to melt down with his kids nearby, able to get him out of the situation that he's caused. He really does not look like somebody you'd want to piss off. Just look at that beard, that majestic beard. He looks like an old blacksmith who made the tools for the Olympic gods to use. He looks like the kind of guy that would fuck your ass up in a fight, and then just fuck your ass, just because he's that powerful.
Yeah, oh my god, no one wore masks before ever in history.
Goodbye.
God. People wore masks for years
I will
and
say I
masks
respect
acting
this man
like
keeps
it's some new
shit-talking
thing
even
there
as he's
that's
being carried away like a baby out of a Toys R Us.
for years, since Jackass days. Remember when they were doing the show Jackass in Japan? You see a bunch of people were, well, when they did the ones in Japan, you see them wearing a mask. And that was a long, long time ago.
His son was so shameful of his father breaking down here and becoming a public nuisance that the only course he could find was picking him up and removing him from the property. After decades of butt-chugging Miller Lights in the bathtub, the father has just lost the ability to feel shame, and this is the result. This looks like something out of Fall Guys.
If they're doing that, then there's something wrong. And they have been doing, taking advantage of some policies. Like, I made that video about Tim Hortons. I was saying never. Guys, especially, you don't believe me for ordering coffee.
Obviously, being the ones that think masks are the devil or a muzzle or a microchip. Some shit. That's clearly
I just said, I just was there and
this war on masks has been the gift that keeps on giving in terms of public
and I put their business all over
every
YouTube,
single
so
day. There's a new troglodyte that decides to wander
I
out
hope
to the world
some
and just
people
go
on
fucking
YouTube get them
wild
down
about
on
a
1
mask.
star the way
But
they
yeah,
should
anyway,
be.
just
Like
wanted
their
to
5
showcase
stars
a real
and the
tough dad
24
out there
hour
making
one is
sure
lower.
that
There's no
local
way.
Piggly Wiggly here knows
They're
that he's
friggin'
the
buying
boss, he's
the
the
review
sheriff,
or something.
and if he sees you wearing a mask, well, he's gonna shit in his little diapers there and go wild in public.
Yeah,
so
they're
keep that in
definitely
mind
buying
next time you
fake
think you're going
reviews
to a Piggly
because
Wiggly in a mask.
I
This guy
guarantee
might just come around the block
there
and
is
put the
no
kibosh
way
on
that
whole
one
operation
is
by yelling and screaming and screeching.
more stars
Anyway,
than
that's
24
about it.
hour
See
one.
ya.
What? Oh yeah. What? Ugh, it makes no sense. It really doesn't. Like what? Every Tim Hortons is the same. Why is that got more than the 24-hour one? What is? Oh, the donuts taste different. I don't know.
But it's been a little
God.
while since we've gone over some good
Just
public freakouts, so let's
stupid.
go ahead and splurge a little bit here and have a nice little group hug in the shower.
Yeah. With the kids. Good job.
I don't even need to tell you that this happened in Florida. You can actually just smell the Florida through the video. Anti-mask
You can smell the
demonstration as they have a
Florida
little
through the
Macy's
video.
Thanksgiving Day parade through the
That
Target,
was a
telling
good
people
one.
to take their mask off. It's led by people that I'm sure can't even spell anti-mask, and they are really feeling themselves, really thinking that they're heroes
even
out
spell
here, and they're just so
anti-mask.
proud of themselves. He just made out with his sister in the bathroom. Now they've got their
That's
kids,
the
and they're
kind of
running
thing
through
you want
Target
to
making this
do
statement
when
here. And it reminds me of those old
like when
commercials
you're
from the
making
90s, like
commentary
Girl Scout cookies, where
videos,
it's just a bunch of
like
people singing
you
some
try to
type
come
of
like clever things
rebellious
like
song in
that. That's
public,
like
anything you can
what
do, I can do better.
basically commentary. coming up with good lines about things. Oh my god.
That's over a mask.
Yeah, all over the mask. You are a bunch of idiots!
I don't know about you guys, but if I was at that Target, I would have taken my mask and my shirt off and started double fisting, twirling them over my head. They just look like they're having a great fucking time here, like some spring break and shit. And you know, gee whiz, I would have liked to join in on this party here. It looks like a little Oregon Trail crew going on their expedition right here. Honestly, everyone at this Target should feel blessed that they even got to be around these heroes. I'm so tired of firefighters getting called heroes and taking credit when people like this exist. These are the real heroes, not afraid to march right into Mordor, the heart of masks, Target, and take a stand. How noble. I bet if you looked up every single adult in this little Facebook group demonstration party, you would find that all of the adults have some type of criminal record and some kind of history. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say probably sex offenders. I've seen that a lot from a lot of these anti-mask groups, so I'm just going off historical data here.
Guys, I don't have much battery left in my phone. If somebody know that HEB will not let me check out right now because
This one right here seems like some shit right out of the Blair Witch Project or the ending to Cloverfield. Cry, I don't have a lot of time. If you're watching this, then I'm already dead. I've been trapped in the supermarket due to my refusal to wear a mask because I'm quite the asshole.
I mean,
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's about par for the course.
some customer was harassing me about not wearing a mask, and I have anxiety, PTSD.
They got that Android cord and
I told them I have a medical exemption. The manager's name is Val.
Well, Manager Val, if you're watching this, great work. Thank you for your service. I always appreciate people that stand their ground and decline service to stubborn assholes that refuse to wear a mask. I've never heard of anxiety being a medical exemption from wearing a mask, and if she's so riddled with anxiety and PTSD, she should not be shopping in the store in the first place. She should just do curbside or have it delivered or something. But people like this like to make a scene. She's very clearly into theatrics. She must have grown up, doing drama and stuff, and now she's flexing her golden pipes here, showing that she knows how to fake cry on demand. Probably trying to land an acting role in a CW show. It's a great demo reel for an actress, I suppose, but in public, man, it's fucking embarrassing and truly shameless.
And I'm gonna be calling corporate later on.
Yeah, that also sounds about right. You didn't even need to tell me that. I could have guessed that that's what you were
I
going
could
to do.
have guessed that what you were gonna do.
Just need food for my family, and they will not.
Very good at acting.
Oh, you need food for your family. If only there was a mobile app that exists that delivers food to your door.
It's so sad to hear her family's gonna starve to death now. The blood of her family is on this store's hands because she only had one option, which was going to this store without a mask, knowing full well that their policy was not to serve people that don't wear a mask, and now she can't get the crucial nutrients to her family that are relying on her. Oh, if only there was an easier, better way for people that don't want to wear a mask. Well, if only you could order food from the safety and comfort of your own home, but we just don't have the technology for that yet.
You can't. Like, really.
I wouldn't even mind wearing a metal mask. Make another one. I would secure another one. Yeah, Iron Man. Iron Man. Little peepholes in it.
And I'm here in my, there's like no compassion left in this world.
No compassion left in the world. What do you expect? People to pat you on the back for being an asshole that refuses to wear a mask? People to walk around giving you a rim job because of your bravery and your protest for not wearing a mask? Like, what the fuck do you mean? What are they supposed to do? See you not wearing a mask and high-five you? Wow, the courage on you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They have a policy, you didn't follow it. It's as simple as that. Now you're melting down in aisle number 9, and everyone's avoiding you like the plague because you're a public nuisance. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? It's entirely your fault. You're over here whining, having a baby tantrum over here. Of course no one wants to come over and talk to you. You're psycho.
Nobody's asking me if I'm okay. Nobody gives a care.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even give her that.
Yeah, because everyone can see that you're fine. You're going wham, 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 aisle number 9 just because you broke the rules and are upset of the consequences.
Oh, miss, because less than 10,000 people have died from COVID for real in the U.S. The rest of them had at least 2.5 comorbidities.
Now, one thing I've noticed with people that believe this garbage and are this fucking stupid, they all wear shirts that have the American flag on it. The unofficial uniform for America's dumbest people. It's become a way of identifying a fucking douchebag idiot from a distance. Just if they have an American flag on them, you can immediately deduce that their IQ is a single digit. It is baffling. I don't understand why, but it continues to be proven time and time again. I've never had a problem with people wearing American flags and patriotism clothing like that. I've never associated it with dumb people until the coronavirus, when it's been hijacked by America's literal dumbest fucking people. So what whiny, windy ears referring to as the CDC's statistics they published, where they said 9,000 deaths were attributed solely to COVID-19. All the other deaths had other conditions in addition to COVID-19.
You know how every
and people are
single phone
misunderstanding what this actually
charger
means.
is supposed
Those
to
other
have
conditions that tag
this
teamed
part,
the
the
person
charge
with
phone, and
COVID-19
then
were fucking
the
brought on by
USB thing
COVID-19
to
in
go
the
into
majority
the
of the
plug.
cases. They
This
all
had
pre-existing
this
underlying
side
conditions.
on
Some
this
were, but
and
not all
two
of
of
them.
these.
COVID-19 brought a lot of them.
That's
If you
what
look
they're
at the
selling
actual
at
study,
dollars
you'll see a
random.
lot
This
of
is
the
insane.
deaths attributed to COVID-19 and something
Hey,
else were COVID-19
how's it going?
and respiratory failure.
Jumped in
Respiratory
there.
failure brought on by
Say
COVID-19.
something
It's
in the
really
chat.
not a hard concept to understand.
Yeah,
For
well,
example,
and,
if you get stabbed with a
reason
knife,
on
you die from blood loss. Your cause of death was loss of blood. Would you then exempt the knife from any responsibility in that death, even though the knife is what
sounds
caused
like
the blood
Karen,
loss?
yeah,
No,
we're
you
watching
fucking wouldn't. You said you would probably say
the
they died from a
breeze.
knife wound.
Yeah,
But for some reason, when it
we're
comes to
watching those
coronavirus, since it's so
Karen
heavily
videos.
politicized, if the
There's
coronavirus
another
didn't take a
one,
gun to your head
Target
and kill you
Karen.
yourself,
That one's
for some
pretty
reason
funny.
it no longer had anything to do with your death.
The lawyer
Even though all
Karen,
the other
and that
conditions
decides
that
to
brought
destroy
along the death with
Target.
coronavirus
That video
were
on
caused
herself on
were caused
Instagram
by
doing it too.
Do you understand what I'm fucking saying? 9,000 people have
Crazy.
not died from coronavirus, and significantly more because it brought all of these other conditions to the person that ended up killing them. It's a really simple and easy thing to understand, and I don't know if people are just too fucking stupid to understand it, or just willingly ignorant, choosing to misunderstand it. I couldn't fucking tell you.
I have to call my husband now in case I get arrested or something. Which they're not allowed to do. It's the Texas Order 29, Executive Order 29, page 3, paragraph 3 states you cannot arrest someone for non-felony.
Yeah, make sure you tell the police that when they arrest you. I'm sure they'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll probably work. She continues
Sure
to
it'll
cry
work
and
for
whine
sure,
on
yeah.
camera for a little bit longer, but it's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of nothing. Just more tears that
she got
she's
more
really
problems.
trying to pump out there. She's going for the Oscar nomination, and I can kind of respect that. Though I have no respect for her, it is at least a good attempt at fake crying. I'll give her that.
Yeah, that, who knows what that's just like that.
Target Karen.
That's a whiner, right? We said a lot of that's a genuine whiner, right?
And Target is really funny.
You call those guys like that, you go like this. Yeah, you go. They're, what do you call those guys? They got white paint on.
Maybe the Mayan calendar was right, and the world really did end in 2012, and we just didn't notice. And ever since then, we've just been living in some kind of hellish simulation where the difficulty has increased every year. But if that's the case, and we really do inhabit a simulated universe, there's one glitch that nobody could have expected and nobody wanted: the rise of the Karens.
Something like a jester. Not exactly though.
Yeah, this one. This is a lawyer doing this. How does someone like that become a lawyer?
What a brave soldier, what a hero. When you look at the history textbooks and you read about those heroes of the past, that shit is child's play compared to these kind of modern heroes. This woman is a fucking martyr. She knocked masks off of a rack in Target. That changes everything. That's an eye-opener. That right there is going to change the entire world. She was able to see that masks are the first step to mind control from the government, as any rational person would be able to deduce, obviously. And those fucking heroes, as we call them in the past, are nothing compared to the sacrifice she just made by taking the time out of her busy day whining on Facebook about anti-vax and the deep state. She went out there in public, no mask, knocking the masks off the rack to save us. She's like the Jesus Christ of brainwashed lunatics. And then, you know, the great thing about it is she doesn't even have to clean up her own mess. She makes the employees that are working for minimum wage and not having a whole lot of fun during all this cleanup after her mess. You know, because that's how good of a person she is.
I wonder if I got the right time. Yeah,
it's destroying
And on
Target.
this day, one lone Karen completely stopped the production of masks. This was the day masks went extinct. When the Target higher-ups saw this video, they knew they had no chance. When they saw what they were up against right here, they folded. They knew it was over for them.
This shit's over. This shit's over. This
God.
shit's over. Yay! This shit's over.
Yes, oh yeah, now I'm gonna confront. Look at all that mess, man.
I'm going over to the store in about 10-15 minutes now. I'll be right
Yeah.
back, right? Yeah, we can go to the store.
Well, far be it for me to question the methods of the master here, but you could have just ignored the rack. I don't think they were shoving it down your throat. There wasn't like some kind of assassin chasing you down with two masks in his hands ready to just fucking kick you with it. You could have just walked by the mask rack without making this big scene. But you had to make a point. And the point you made was that you are such a fucking asshole that the whole world is now against you. Even people that hate masks are now embarrassed. I was reading from a couple of anti-mask groups that I spy on. They were disgusted by this and thought it was the most embarrassing shit in the world for their cause. Let me put that in perspective for you. This lady is so insufferably fucking dumb that the people that think wearing a mask will instantly suffocate them and prevent them from getting into heaven considered wearing a mask just that way they wouldn't be associated with this woman. That is crazy.
I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. We don't want any of this anymore. It's over. No. No. Gee, why?
Most
Why? You
people
want everybody else to do it?
that have
Everybody else
that,
do it. I can't do it because I'm a blonde white woman.
belief about that.
So-
or
I'm
whatever,
wearing a
they
fucking $40,000
heard
gold
it from
Rolex.
somebody else.
I'm
Stuck
fucking
with it,
shit up.
This lady set a
$40,000
world
gold
record
Rolex.
speed run for most
Yeah.
unlikable piece of
What do you
shit
think, Daniel?
shortest amount of time. She
Like, most
somehow
people that are
found a
into
way to
masks,
brag
right?
about her
Most
wealth
of them, I
with a
think, are
$40,000
just-
Rolex
they hear something
comment,
from
as
another
well as
person
mentioning
and
being a
trusting
blonde
what they
white
say.
woman
Yeah,
for
that's it.
whatever fucking reason,
Yeah,
while having her
yeah.
baby temper
And then
tantrum,
they-
screaming, wah, wah, you let everyone else do this, why can't I? Even though I don't think that's Target's policy or anything, like, hey,
I don't
welcome
know,
to
I've
Target,
seen
come on
some
in and fuck
posts,
shit up. That's Walmart. I
from
don't think
this
I'll ever understand the
Pentecostal
thoughts that
church,
go through the head of someone like this,
and
if any thoughts at all even go
it
through
looked
there. But it makes me
very
believe
like
that we need
they
an
were
Arkham Asylum,
basically
like
saying
straight out
it
of
without
Gotham, right out of the
saying it,
Batman universe. We need an
basically
Arkham
telling
Asylum for the
people,
criminally
don't
insane
trust
like this.
the doctor's
I still am
medication,
just
go to
baffled by the
us.
$40,000 watch comment. Like, what the
What
fuck
about
does that
the
even mean?
hassle?
Because she's wearing a
What's the
40K
hassle?
watch, she can do whatever she wants.
They have to
Hey, what do
because
you
of
mean I
the
can't
law.
steal these cars? Do you see my watch? It's $40,000. I'm taking the cars.
But they
What? No,
probably
what the
don't
fuck are you
believe in
talking
it
about?
either.
Abusing my
Yeah, they
kid
do.
is not illegal
They
for
do,
me.
yeah.
Well,
Look
they,
at my
the
Rolex. It's worth
priests
40
do,
grand.
but
They
they
dressed
do
as
it
swamp.
for one reason only.
They did everything
the
that Donald Trump was
biblical
elected to do.
teachings,
You
but
can
they
read
get the
about it
other
on Twitter. You
people
can read
to
about it in
think,
the
Brady
news.
is lawsuit,
All
you
the
think,
all
oh,
the deep state politicians, all
I'm
that
the
stuff that
priest.
happened.
So apparently the police tracked her
Yeah,
down after a little pissing and shitting session there
I'm
at the
gonna put
Target,
this
and they got a
protective
lot more
shield
than they
around
bargained
you
for out of this
and all
encounter
that.
here. I can promise you that much.
Yeah.
They did not sign up to the force expecting some shit like this. This is some doomsday protocol shit.
Yeah.
They would have been less confused if they went to a fucking aliens UFO
Yeah,
to issue a
millions of
noise complaint
viewers,
than
it
talking to this
says
woman. She immediately brings up the
78
deep state, which you
viewers.
knew was coming. You can tell just by
She's
this
saying
woman's voice that
millions
she's
of
addicted to
viewers,
conspiracy
and it
theories.
says
She
78
sounds like she
viewers
loves
on her
conspiracy theories.
Instagram thing.
It's like once you get addicted to this kind of bullshit belief, it changes your body on a cellular level. Like it rearranges your vocal cords to sound like Gilbert Gottfried.
Done. So I was hired to be the QAnon spokesperson. I cannot. It's a secret.
Oh
What do you
my
mean? Like
God.
I can't give you any classified information. You don't have clearance. You don't have clearance. You don't. Yeah.
She's
For the
crazy.
White House. Yeah.
I bet you didn't expect that grand reveal, did you, pussy? We're getting some Harry Potter fanfic shit in here with these plot twists. The narrative is getting crazy. It's getting fucking wacky. Now, I'm sorry to spoil the ending of this anime here, but she's not actually a spokesperson for the White House. I know that comes as a shock to most of us, but I don't think that should have stopped there. I think she should have went harder. She should have doubled down. Instead of aiming low like a spokesperson for the White House, she should have went, I am the White House. And she rips off the mask and it's the president. Just something fucking crazy. You know, really make the police go, holy shit, what have we gotten ourselves into here? You know what I mean?
Call down from him. Do I have his phone number? I run him all the time. I'm fucking wired.
Yeah. Now they're gonna arrest her on Instagram Live.
No, I'm not gonna put down my phone. Like I said, I'm wired. All this is being broadcast live. Yeah.
Her boyfriend's laughing at her.
All over the world on Instagram. Yeah.
Her boyfriend's laughing at her in the background, laughing at her doing this.
The officer here just looks so disappointed.
You see the
He looks
boyfriend
like a
laughing
father
there?
just really into hentai. I have no
Oh
doubt
my
that this
God,
officer
what do
was
you get?
once an alcoholic, but in this moment he was considering going right back on that wagon. Nothing
That's
sounded better
after
than
the
probably downing a fifth
masking
of
at
whiskey
Target.
right now, just forgetting that he haven't encountered this woman
I've been
here.
handling it.
Oh, okay.
Like you tap down and then you
What?
basically.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
The officer actually says,
Here, the
I'm
true
sorry.
cutscene where she gets arrested for this kind of garbage, which is very nice to see. I don't know why the fuck the officer's apologizing to her as they're arresting her, unless he's saying, like, I'm sorry you believe this fucking bullshit, which I guess could make sense. Like, what do you say to someone that constantly just spews garbage about the fucking deep state and how Bill Gates personally went into their house and skull-fucked their dog? Like, what do you say to that besides, oh, holy shit, I'm sorry you're this stupid?
No, like. And then you go like
You're doing it
that.
because I'm Jewish.
So maybe
You're doing it because I'm Jewish. This is a
and
Nazi.
stupid
This is a
like
Nazi
this,
fucking
not
game.
like
You're doing this
it
because
is
I'm Jewish.
on portray.
This is Nazi bullshit.
It's working though.
And thus concludes another
Look, the
riveting
government told
adventure
me
with
for
another
50
incredible
years
Karen,
marijuana
another
is
exhilarating journey that we've taken
is-
with a wonderful
Hold
woman
on,
here.
let me
And
read
this
it.
appears to be the new norm.
The government told
I
me
imagine
for
in like another
50
3 or so
years
months, a video like
marijuana
this
is
won't even
evil.
have
I'm
anyone
not
bat an eye
about
at
to
it.
believe
It'll just be,
anything
oh,
they
that's
say
standard behavior,
now
pretty
or
normal
in
stuff.
the future. This is something coming on the screen. Oh, must have died, the tablet.
Everything that exists is good.
From the breeze. Well, yeah, it's your own opinion, man. But I just think it's more sanitary, the mask thing, you know, because people have been wearing masks for years.
Yes.
Like, would you, like, don't you feel like safer knowing there's not germs on your foods regardless of the whole situation when you're having your food cooked? And plus the benefits of this thing too was I was able to get the internet hooked up without... Yeah. Yeah, I know. Like, it's like I'm in the middle kind of too, like... Like, I think they are making some stupid rules that's saying it's preventing it. Like the curfew thing in some places that are being run. That, oh yeah, it doesn't spread at certain times of the night. Like, that's what I think is really screwed up.
So what right now?
And a lot of them at, especially like Tim Hortons, abusing their like employee power because of it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I made a video recently about that friggin' Tim Hortons experience. That was really bad. Like, I'm there to order coffee. You push it out of the way there. Say no, wait there. I'm going back there, and then they call, and basically call the police or something. And then I show my channel thing, and they're like, "Yeah, you're gonna do that. You're gonna try to harass me thing like you do to everyone else."
Yeah. Overboard then. Using the virus as
Yeah, I pulled up my phone, showing the sub.
extra leverage.
I show my sub thing. Don't usually show people my sub thing, but if it's gonna help me get out of a friggin' stressful situation, I'm gonna use it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now you made a mistake now that you know my sub count conveniently. Yeah, right. You didn't mistake me for a convict. That's such a lie. Like, how stupid you think I am?
Really?
Like, I hope that Tim Hortons that I named the A1 that comes up on Google.
I remember the name of that street.
Yeah, well, I can.
York.
I have it on my TikTok there, right in the green screen background, showing it was the A1, the one that's not 24 hours,
The one over here?
and it's by McDonald's.
Yeah, across the street.
Yeah, they are definitely buying false ratings. I know that for sure, because how can the 24-hour one have way less ratings than that one? It's even bigger too.
Yeah.
The 24-hour one.
Yeah.
So I think they're falsifying ratings with that. Like I think that one that I went to should be put down on one.
Yeah.
And that kind of experience. Yeah. Then they're definitely buying reviews, that's for sure. Like I gotta read some comments eventually.
I gotta roll to the store. I'll be back.
Yeah, that's cool.
One second. Talking about it or something?
Yeah, sure.
I gotta go now because my neck is.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, maybe we could do a vlog too while we're in.
Yeah, are you allowed to put it on hold there? Or just keep going?
Well, I'm gonna end it off anyways too. It's hitting 2 hours. But we'll do like a professional like vlog, attending and all that.
Get on there anytime
like
you want.
outside. No, not on the internet. I mean, like recording and then uploading.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives me a chance to practice the recording.
Yeah. So
without any shyness.
Yeah. So we're gonna end off the stream now. We're at like 2 hours and 17 minutes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this whole chat stream. We chat about some interesting topics there, and we're gonna remember what the name is. In the title, we're basically, I'm gonna get my buddy here to start like an audio commentary channel.
Moon54?
Yeah. And put like a profile as the pick as the moon or something. That's
Lunar eclipse or lunar eclipse.
Yeah. Definitely need to start. We'll look at all kinds of art though too.
Or they call them blood moons.
For sure. Because that might have been that guy's secret how he got so good at commentary, you know?
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at DangelJohn1, TikTok at DangelPitcher420, Twitch DangelForty45, and this is this D'Angelo Pitcher. Peacing out. Wait, that's not the. I need stacks, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I got
Boom.